How we doing, everybody? And everybody can hear me. Well, I'm here. Well, I'm watching the feedback right now. But welcome to Game 7 of the NBA playoffs. We have 3 Game 7s, probably the most I've ever seen in the first round ever. Let me put the score up right now because currently I think Boston's still with a sizable lead. Last time I checked. No, it's Philadelphia with a 5-point lead into halftime. But 76ers, man. Imagine upsetting a second seed as the consummate favorites, and we've seen the chomping of the bit of the dominance of the Boston Celtics. And this is with a newly acquired Jason Tatum coming back from his Achilles tear that he had since playing us in the Knicks series. And I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting the Sixers getting probably one of the best back and forths of a Game 7 series I've ever seen in a while. You got to go back to 1982. Last time the Philadelphia 76ers even got the upset on the Boston Celtics back in the day. And that was when Larry Bird was the ace of the Boston Celtics. You have to go back when Dr. Drew was the best player on the Boston Celtics. And that was all in the 80s, by the way. So just imagine. Oh my God. I'll put the score up. And you're welcome to join over. Like the only NBA game we have live Sunday, we'll have more late night games because we have the Orlando Magic going to 7 after allowing the Detroit Pistons to only get them to put up only 18 points in 2 quarters. Abysmal offensive production. Your unathletic 5'0" girlfriend could possibly be more efficient than Paulo Banchero, Franz Wagner, Desmond Bain, Gogo Bitadze, and oh my God, just inefficient shooting all around the board, and Wendell Carter Jr. Like absolutely abysmal. You'd be surprised if they even hit the side of the backboard, Paul George style. All of them played like playoff P, pandemic P, more like it. PG 13% type shit. Oh my God. But actually, their shots were looking like very suspect production. Very suspect production. You expect a bit more from the Orlando Magic that's been looking like the upset of the century over a first-seeded Detroit Pistons we haven't seen since the 2000s. We're going to the era when they made like 6 straight conference finals appearance where they were probably the last guard of a consistent franchise in the Eastern Conference since the bad boy Pistons era. But I just feel like there's just a lack of offensive production. Pistons could snatch away still with the victory here against the Orlando Magic. And you're still telling me their best years were when they had Jameer Nelson running? I think Devin Harris was also on the Magic at that time. They also had Mike Miller left. And Hedo Turkoglu. I think they had an older Vince Carter, but I think that was their last championship window. But if you want to watch a great Game 7, we should be at the start of the third right now, folks. Also, I have some terrible news. Like, I got some incredibly terrible news. I don't want to bring this up, but we have to. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods just got fired. I'm kidding. They over mutual agreement. The WWE has let go of Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Someone explained to me after they've been in catering for the past half year, after the last thing they did of significance was beat the War Raiders for the tag titles. Then you tease over a breakup with Biggie Langston that conveniently enough retired. And now all members of the New Day that was a significant part of the mid to late 2010s are gone. Possible teaser to AEW or contractual agreement that are going to put them at R-Truth significance. But I doubt that, knowing their tenure. And I don't even know if they have that much of significant pullback because most of their demographic is older now. And especially with their family-friendly motif, they tried to rebrand over for a gimmick that was already fleshed out. Thanks Biggie broke his neck. So I'm just surprised as you, because I liked the New Day back when they were heels back in 2014 and 15. And then because they were so authentically over with the crowd, they became one of the top babyface tag teams and then broke a lot of records involving 2/3 of them being tag team world champions and headlining PLE. Sure, they weren't booked well, but Jesus Christ. Turning a permanent purgatory upper mid-carders into headlining staples where they even had their own cereal box and content to externally make themselves more into internet brands where they didn't even have to take bumps. The New Day were in gimmick upon, a universe amongst themselves. So it just sucks that they're gone. Even though I'm not like a big fan of the wrestling style, a lot of people that I know that's around my demographic have grown up with the New Day, especially me. I've grown up with Kofi Kingston since 2008, gang. So just imagine you've seen Kofi Kingston from winning tag titles with CM Punk to matching up with Dolph for the Intercontinental title, feuding with Randy Orton, finally getting his DEI moment at WrestleMania 35, even though it was a shit show. I'm sure a lot of people that grown up with Kofi never thought he would even see the world title, and it finally happened. It's a Hall of Fame legacy for sure. So whether what's going to happen, man, all love to Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston. Big E was a bit earlier because of his physical problems, especially with his injury he had since that Ridge Harlan incident. And since then, he's just been completely out of the wall. But I'm glad he's still walking and still living a life. So thank you to all three members of the New Day, excluding Grayson Waller. Excluding Grayson Waller, especially Grayson Waller. Mm-hmm. We're still on the commercial break, but damn, man. I thought spring cleaning was over for WWE acquisitions leaving. especially with like the New Day being such significance, man. I heard something with Speed sadly suffering an injury or something. WWE has released wrestling has been released from WWE from the WWE logo to your futures endeavored. We're just world entertainment. That's practically all there is. This is ridiculous. And they're trying to get older, and it just feels so hypocritic at this point of time, man. The Sixers are dominating, though. Oh, 2-point game. Am I not up to date? Am I not, am I not up to date right now? I'm still airing the game. Series recap. Game 1 and 2, Sixers split the series. Boston, the 3-party in Philly, took a 3-1 lead. Game 5 to 6, Sixers battled back. So it's been a consummate back and forth for both teams trading wins among the series. Nick Nurse having some extensive experience in these situations, while Joe Mazzulla should be still getting started with a less in-depth lineup. Oh, and it seems to be a foul call again by Tyrese Maxey. Puts a hand up, and he did keep his lower elbow still on the mix section over Jaylen Brown. And one. And Tyrese Maxey trying to like complain about the minimum of contact he took over the Drew foul. Got my hydration packs. I gotta keep my voice to a minimum, man. Last series I nearly coughed up something. Taking it up downtown. It's good off the post move from Joel Embiid. 65-55 right now is a 10-point deficit. Jason Tatum's not suited up to play. Oh, Jordan Walsh kicks out over to Pritchard. Jaylen Brown taken over the screen by Derek White. Over the baseline, contact misses, ball tipped over, rebounded by Joel Embiid on the break. Swings to Maxey, down the wing, 3-pointer by Philadelphia. No good. Garza swings back from Jaylen Brown from the wing to kick out, 3-pointer by Peyton Pritchard. Hey! Battle back, Boston. How come the only times I liked Boston were they had Marcus Smart on the team? Oh, Berger, the layup, completely blew away the layup. Brown, pull up 3, he'll kick out. Back steps to Walsh. Off ball, the flare screen over from Joel Embiid. Matchup over the perimeter. Oh my God, trying to turn him into a baseline. Floater no good. Ball snatched away. Double hesitation for 3 from Derek White. Breaks the 3. The hustle ball by number 55. Who is that again? Is that Luke Garza or that's somebody else? I think that's Baylor Sherman. He wears number 50. Oh, Hugo Garza. Hugo Gonzalez. I thought the Celtics had a. Oh yeah, they did have a Luka Garza. They do have a Luka Garza, but he's not playing that much. Joel over the transition. And Jordan Walsh, being the alopecia's Energizer bunny, he is. Jada Pinkett Smith, if she was a Swiss Army knife, ball nearly poked up the post game. Taking up high, going down low with Jaylen Brown. Up the post. 5-second kick out from VJ Edgecombe. 3-pointer down the swing. It's good from Tyrese Maxey. 3-pointer, 68. Pushing this to a 10-point deficit. Kick out for 3. No. Rebounded. Back to White. Swings back over to Pritchard. Pritchard has to collect himself off the possession. Uses that speed off the body and a swing from the corner. Gonzalez for 3. Rebounded. Jaylen Brown with the tray. Oh my God. Jaylen Brown's Turkish visits helping his hairline stay on point. Joel Embiid, I see why they have the matchup with Joel Embiid with Jaylen Brown. Not because Jaylen Brown's a notable defender. It's because Joel knows he doesn't want his jersey messed up because he's wearing the white visiting jerseys. Up the post, taking it into the inside after Joel Embiid scored the last bucket up the post. Trying to snatch the ball, keeping it on the low, then taking it over the post. It was like a 2-dribble finish on the inside, quick and easy for the former league MVP. Wonder how the Celtics are going to settle. Jason Tatum's still not available. Knocks it back 63-70 right now with only 6 minutes left in the third. Oh, up the inside, taking it over the pump and drew the foul. Joel Embiid off the double team. And he's getting on the line. Jaylen Brown probably calling Joel Embiid soft. They're having a back and forth verbally on the line. Joel trying to extend it back to double digits. Trail by 7 for the Boston Celtics. When was the last time the Celtics got bumped out of the first round? Was it against the Miami Heat? Ooh. Jalen, I can see the black staining your white collar. Good. Knocks it down. We're back to back on the line, hearing the trash. The home court advantage for the 7-seeded Sixers at the battle for the play-in. Sidestep into the 3. Raises the rim. Rebounded. Quentin Grimes. has been quiet this series. But the MVP of the series, attacking inside, no good. Offensive rebound, the putback from crashing the glass as Joel Embiid off a maxi miss. Handoff over from Pritchard back to White. Gonzalez. Players going for the double screen. Ball nearly getting snatched away with Paul George. Inside, Jaylen Brown, no good. Embiid off the transition three. Baseline hits up and under. No good. Embiid can't clean it back. No foul drawn over VJ comes miss. Oh, God. Imagine the pause in that. Three-pointer. No good. Again, rebound. 450. It's an 11-point lead for Philadelphia. And VJ is looking pretty shaky right now. What's the problem? Joel Embiid obviously still the dominant one in the post. He's dominating the paint at commercial break. It's going to be very interesting to see how, because obviously the Celtics are going to try to dominate over in the outside game with their passing. It's going to be interesting to see the consistency because the Sixers are doing a great job transition offense and their shooting when needed. And VJ, they can just use their speed off Maxey and VJ, and Maxey is just more of an efficient 3-point shooter. So they can just attack you either way from attack down the court. And you're missing Tatum too. That's a massive loss for the series. If Boston's trying to even still come close, it's either the whole team got to step up if that's the case. And I hate to say that because I know we're going to try to embezzle the narrative that it's going to be Jaylen Brown's fault. It's still going to be either way a team effort on if a top seed can even beat a bottom seed. So you can't blame it on just Jaylen Brown because he's just going to be the predominant scorer that's going to like try to match up against the top scorer like he was doing for the past 30 plus minutes. So I'm not going to just put the blame on him. Oh, wow, agent getting forehead surgery. Oh, God. They cooked this shit, man. Agree or disagree, Kofi Kingston matters more in pro wrestling than Hulk Hogan ever has. You want a dick for that wrestle slump. You want a massive dick for that. Rest in peace to Spirit Airlines. Well, Spirit Airlines is out of business. The City Store, Borders, Lehman Brothers, MySpace, AOL, Bed Bath and Beyond. Yeah, that's over with. Toys R Us is like a tourist spot now. It's not even like a notable chain anymore because you can just get whatever you want from any independent website sources or Amazon. Sears as well. Sears as well. Kmart as well. Me and my family used to be a regular over in Kmart. That's completely obsolete in this day and age. Any like early Gen Zers, you guys know of Kmart. Oh, 18 points for Tyrese Maxey and a near triple-double with 7 boards, 7 assists, 3-pointer by Sam Hauser. 4-15, inefficient from the floor. But the Sixers been better overall shooting the ball. Hauser matched up edge come, spins into the post, rattles around the rim, trying to battle Andre Drummond. They're somehow shooting the most threes I've ever seen in my life. And I've watched this guy for like 10 plus years, gang. I have never even seen him make threes unless it was garbage time or a grenade or the clock was about to expire. For 3, no good. Gonzalez trying to battle over the rebound after a missed shot. Quentin Grimes will hit the screen to give. Paul George giving the one-on-one. Step back three-pointer. It's good from PG8. The excitement's on the air, and veteran Kyle Lowry, that's 40 years old, just watching over at garbage time. Former NBA champion, by the way. Spin up the post. Oh, the kick out. Gonzalez, no good. No, it's not Gonzalez. I think that's number 55, Baylor Shireman. I really gotta get you. Yeah. Yeah. Shire. Me. Oh, they're cooking something fierce. It's nearly 20-point leads. Sixers dominating kick out corner. The extra pass off of the perimeter from Edgecombe from the assist from Andre Drummond. Trying to pull a Selly 18-point lead for the 76ers after a timeout. Tobias Harris over. Mamma mia, the Sixers cooking something fierce here in the third. The Sixers probably going to get a ticket to the second round of the playoffs. Remember, the only team to progress in the Eastern Conference is your New York Knicks. And the Sixers keep playing how they're playing because in a modern NBA, having a 20-point lead is the same as getting a 10-point lead back in the 2010s. It ain't shit. Especially how predominantly scoring a lot of NBA teams are now. It could be possible to commonly come back from a 30-point deficit in the modern NBA. 50-point deficit, now you're the 2026 Atlanta Hawks. That's impossible. You suck at that point, gang. No one's helping you. Not even CJ McCollum. That was your top scorer and your most efficient three-point shooter. 2 series games, and then you guys forgot you guys can't shoot. Yet you had Dyson Daniels taking more jump shots than Jalen Johnson. But Boston, this ain't it. Kick out from top of the key. Hauser, three-pointer, no good. From PG8. Paul George, and here comes Jaylen Brown attacking the inside to kick out to Pritchard. High screen, down a step back for 3, no good. Is there anybody that averages at least a minimum 8 to 9 rebounds on the Celtics? I know people would rather talk about the shooting splits and the points per games in all series. You know what's a big statistic in every playoff series? Rebounding. Please. Hell, you can know for the Knicks when we were getting double-digit winning streaks around after the deadline when we got Josh Hart. When he was out rebounding Precious Achiuwa. And this without Mitchell Robinson. We were without a starting five before Karl Anthony Towns came. And even though Achiuwa was doing his thing, like he's doing when he was on the Kings, Josh Hart was getting us a lot of boards. You can at least predominantly lead in boards and second chance offense. You're going to have a more comfortable time backing up in the series. The same thing can be said about how the Orlando Magic has stretched the Pistons into a 7-game series. Even though they play abysmal offensively, defensively, they could be outstanding. With Gogo Bitadze. The 5 isn't dead, it just changes, like everything else in sports. It seems like their top defensive perimeter defender is either Derek White or Jordan Walsh. And the drone fouls on the play on Sam Hauser. Quentin Grimes. Hauser did get a hand on the elbow. Oh, yeah. Has some contact on his elbow. It's going to be a foul. Joel Embiid right now. Oh, god damn. Is the man collapsing? The training team's stretching up. Pause. But you know, the physical team's obviously trying to do anything to keep Joel Embiid healthy. Around the post, rattle around the rim, it's good. Another score for the Celtics. The closeout over in the quarter, 75-88. And my God, over the buzzer, over the rattle of the bank shot, it's good from Derek White. But with Joel Embiid, like, poor guy looks like he's suffering to even stay on the floor for at least 15 plus minutes. Oh my God. Depending on if even they last the next couple possessions. If the Celtics could just go into a scoring frenzy around the fourth, that I find incredibly doubtful. Like, they took over, and they did have 31 points of offense. It's not like Boston was slacking either. But their inefficiencies when trying to push for the offense, there's not really a co-star or that much of a defensive anchor whenever they're moving the ball. They're just waiting for a guy to miss. And that's not going to work for a team where Philadelphia is not that dependent on the outside of the floor. The power is gone. Then, now, and forever. Rest in peace, WWE. Yeah, the tag team division is completely released. Oh, yeah, I forgot. JC Mateo or Jeff Cobb, if you guys ever watch other federations. And Tungalawa has been released. Motor City Machine Guns got released after WrestleMania. Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis. Literally almost all but everybody except Johnny Gargano that was part of that multi-man tag match back at SummerSlam last year are gone, gang. And I can understand WWE always wants to try to transition into a different demographic. But you still are trying to headline AJ Lee that's like older than Kairi Sane. And Becky Lynch. and CM Punk and Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns and the Usos. So unless you're black and gold, overrated by the way, or Samoan, you're not getting booked, gang. Go to AEW. I'm not saying that as a pessimist. I'm just saying that as a realist at this point, gang. Make it a better place for a better day. Make the world into a better place. I don't know if they're going to go to that era yet. Because I heard that they're going to milk this because they already have recordings. They already have film sessions over with for the Michael films. I think until his damn passing. Trying to milk over the 4 or 5 decades of success that Michael Jackson has had. And I find that a massive insult. And I'm not saying that out of pure hate. If you guys want to see the movies, y'all see the movies. But you guys take it like your grandparents don't have the fucking records. Like, you want to see a biopic that for a discography, if you don't already own, that's sad. I never get these bio flicks to cash in over a memorabilia that's going to be pulling over more revenue than the album sales. Oh, up and under. No good off Joel Embiid attacking around the inside. Oubre fails to get the rebound. Picked up off Derek White. 3-pointer by Jaylen Brown for 3. No good. Rebound by Quentin Grimes. We're back in the Garden. Swings Embiid, matching up with Quota. Not a notable defensive threat. Swings for 3. No good from VJ Edge come the rookie. Hauser knocks it down for the Celtics. Defense hits the Grimes, former Knick. Kudos RJ Barrett also getting a game winner to push it to 7 against the Cavaliers. Oh, Joel Embiid messes up the jumper. Taking the contact, Derek White, no and 1. Three-pointer. To the inside, no good. But it will be a foul. Joel Embiid getting absolutely assaulted. Manslaughter. Abused. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if we're ever going to push the sports comparisons concern of comparing the career of Joel Embiid to Patrick Ewing from the New York Knicks from the 90s era when it came to developing around the draft. Because they did draft the number 1 picks of controversial behavior, the process was incredibly negative basketball development. Obviously tanking to get the top picks to build from the draft. And then developing for heartbreaking exits in the playoffs with your all-NBA forward that can never stay healthy near the postseason. You know, there's not that bad of comparisons. The only thing is Patrick Ewing did make 2 finals appearances. And had some memorable finals appearances. Well, not really. If some of y'all are old enough to remember the Rocket series. Tyrese Maxey again. He's not getting. He's still getting these BS calls after his last foul drawn. We want Boston. Trail by 8 now off the inbound. Creating the separation, but inside. Breaking for the contact. It's a score over Oubre. And it's timeout. 18-point lead get cut into 6. Boston still have an opportunity. The Sixers getting way too comfortable to allow this to happen. I miss that so much. I hope the NBA Finals production, whether the Thunder make it or not, actually gets promoted a bit better because the presentation for the NBA Finals have been absolute ass. They stopped treating these like historic events like they're not going to be considered the best team in the world, all because they're not Kobe Bryant or LeBron James. I remember that in the and it's sad too because I enjoyed the Pacers Thunder series. That was probably the best basketball I've seen in years. And I grew up for the 2016 series involving the Warriors and the Cavaliers. So it's crazy. The production took a downgrade for CGI ads for YouTube TV. Like you need another platform when you guys are already airing this on television. And people can't already universally watch it. I thought the whole thing was to get every eye watching, not every platform. That's already going to be watched by older people. The younger demographic is just going to watch the short form content regardless. So I never get that dispute when it comes to how to promote content for your program that's been airing for centuries now, a near century for basketball. And then we got who else we have? Is there anybody else in the Western Conference? Because the Denver Nuggets will play nobody because they got eliminated by the Minnesota Timberwolves with they're missing 2 of their key pieces from the bench and the starting position. Anthony Edwards after that horrible injury that happened in Game 6. Back when Ayo Dosunmu dropped 40. Yeah, he got like heavily hurt. Anthony Edwards snapped like a fucking cinnamon stick. So I doubt that he'll be even available for the next round. And then the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Rockets the night prior. The night after. We know the Spurs. Oh God, wait. Oh God, the Wolves have the Spurs with no Anthony Edwards. Let's pour one out. If they can even make it to 5 games. Make it a better play. They're still replaying the big victory with RJ Barrett. Game 7 tomorrow night, 7 Eastern. Cavs versus Raptors. You can watch it on NBC. What's poppin', Crazy Juice? How you doing? Just watching Game 7 right now. Joel Embiid just knocked down another shot. I forgot. I could just put it here. And Paul George is down. And Jaylen Brown, he's feeling it on his knee, man. A hard fall after a contest jumper. Trying to tackle around the rim, and oh, please don't be laying down. He's still getting up. I'm going to be ghetto. Give me a second. I'm going to try to refill this in the bathroom. Oh, God. That was a hard fall. Off possible, probably from the Philadelphia perspective, it's going to be an accusable foul. Jaylen Brown still trying to walk it off a bit of an injury break. On an official review for a purposeful foul, to be given a technical for Joel Embiid. Oh, and look at this. After the bump, where he pushed off Paul George, and Joel Embiid with the hard foul on Jaylen Brown. I guess they're going to make it unsportsmanlike contact. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, God. And it's good. Of the post. Oh, and one. Quota gets on the line. The Sixers gotten too comfy. Complaining on the foul. Kelly Oubre not liking that call. Barely his hands out after the bump, after the shove off, trying to presume an offensive foul. And the end one off Quota, the hit two. I swear the Celtics completely forgot the third quarter happened. But Jaylen Brown gets a foul call after a bump off the post. Oh, the ref, you can't tell me that wasn't a purposeful flaw. But I know anything for the advantage. Hey. And Jaylen Brown, he's matched up, swings it back over. Derek White, down for the handoff. Quetta. Sidestep into the contact, and one! What the fuck? The Celtics coming back from an 18-point lead. 2-point deficit in the fourth, with still 8 minutes left. What happened? What the hell? Just attacking around the post and the foul baiting. The constant and once to close the deficit, they weren't trying to chuck the ball. And it's like a 20 and damn near 20-point lead didn't happen in the third, where the Sixers were looking under control this entire game. Grimes, take it over from the screen. Outlet over to Embiid. Extends back the lead for three. Oh, and up the post, missed and is blocked from behind. Timeout. Embiid taunting the the Celtics. Jesus Christ. YTC, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
What's going down?
The Sixers had like an 18-point lead around the third. And now it's just a 4-point deficit with still a chance to get the game back. There hasn't been a lead change since like the second quarter.
Philly's gonna Philly, I guess. Oh. And they're doing this without Tatum, which is funny.
Yeah. Fade away, Queta misses. Rebound, no good off Pritchard, recovered by VJ.
Philly's gonna Philly.
They are gonna Philly. Maxey to Embiid. Back-to-back threes would help with the deficit to keep it under wraps.
And what's funny is the Celtics have been missing all their threes.
But yeah, no, have been the Sixers. I mean, but not that consistently. The Celtics have been poor from behind the arc. They should have ended this in Game 5, but they kept messing around. They kept getting too comfortable.
Now Spongy's crashing on Discord. That's a foul. Is Scott Foster refereeing? He's crashing on the Discord now.
You know Scott Foster's busy with OKC. I don't care about you, Spongy.
Yeah, I don't care who coming out. We're whooping both their asses. Whoever comes, we're spanking them. I hate both these teams. Fuck them both. Fuck them both. We're spanking either or.
Yeah, they kept messing around. Crazy Juice, you're right. Oh my God! 3-pointer again! Derek White power for 3. Gets the deficit to 1.
Either I get to troll the Celtics in the Discord in Boston, or the "fuck you Philly, fuck you" chance to sponge in everybody in Philly.
For Derek White with 26 points off the bench. What the hell? And Maxey's like the leading scorer. Screen off the switch. Myra ain't go nowhere. Blown layup, but the foul called on Tyrese Maxey from Sam Hauser. I swear he has ancestors in the Nazi party. I'm not accusing him. Just ancestry.com.
Jesus, a 1-point game now. Jesus.
Yeah, after a 3-pointer by Derek White, he's cut the deficit to a point now. It's a simple foul shot, and the Celtics are still in this. And the underdog story would be over for Philadelphia.
Hang on, let me see if I got this TV on NBC. It's on NBC, so I think I might get it.
Yeah.
So I can see the final minutes of the game.
Also watch on Peacock or Daily Motion. Or my favorite.
Thanks for making me feel old. Yeah. Jesus, Daily Motion.
It's okay. I do that to my cousin that's worse. She's like 30 now. She still looks like she's 27, but I'll still make fun of her.
I'm on commercial break. I might be ahead of you or something like me because I'm on local TV. It's on commercial break for me. With 520 NBC here.
It's been a very impressive series. Not as entertaining as Toronto.
Most of these games went to 7, but still, I'm happy now the NBA is included on NBC local TV. I can get the games locally now.
It's so good to hear that song again, too.
Mm-hmm. I got to hear it on NBC. So yeah, shout out to NBC. I definitely would prefer it over Fox and CBS for sports because at least they cover everything instead of putting another program. So I'll give them credit for that with NBC. So yeah.
I'll probably do streams for the World Cup when they're around in the summer. Doing a pop. I'll order a U.S. national team shirt.
Well, if Ecuador gets up the first round, so we're playing on your timing, I'll definitely be on there repping my team. I only got Ecuador and the U.S. and part of the league, I guess.
America.
Only 3 teams.
KYTC, I already got the Jamaican shirt on sale.
No, but I'm prepared. I'm mostly putting my faith on Ecuador most, so we'll see. We have an easier. Besides really Germany, but Germany's not even that good from what I hear. So we might have a chance to getting out.
You know who else is overrated? Nobody wants to bring them up because they have such a good offensive lineup. Because Kylian Mbappe, and there's been a lot of
I know. After Germany, our division's ass. We got Ivory Coast and shit. That's how you know. Starting from there, outside of us, it's just Ivory Coast.
I hope we face Ivory Coast after what they did Jamaica. That's a personal vendetta.
Also, Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, Cote d'Ivoire. That's what they're listing. Yeah.
They're called the Dominican Republic.
We have to play that.
Democratic Republic.
We have to go to that game. Luckily, one of the games are in MetLife, but the other game, unfortunately, is in Philly against Ivory Coast.
Isn't the group stage going to be in mainly Canada or Mexico?
Yeah, it's going to be the major cities. I mean, for the U.S., it's good. They have one in Philly and New York, and they have one in SoFi. Not SoFi, Levi, yeah. One of the games at Levi's for the Niners play, yeah. Basically the major markets, and they're also going to have where the Toronto plays. Toronto FC.
No Boston? No Boston, folks? No Boston?
Maybe Boston. They're not going to leave out the 5 major sports cities. They'll probably have a game in Chicago, too.
Fuck New England Republic. Revolution.
All right, he made his free throw, so now they're both by 3 right now. All right. Let's see, Maxi.
Make it a better place.
Maxi.
Oh, did you hear the bad news for the WWE?
Oh yeah, they New Day left.
Yeah, what the hell?
So hey, TKO for you in a nutshell. Oh, good shot there from Brown.
There you go. The last thing they did was turn heel on Big E, and then they did nothing except win the tag titles a few more times.
And of course, Jaylen Brown being their leading scorer at 33 points now.
Yeah, I think the second highest with 26.
Look at him flopping. Yo, Brown, what are you doing? What is he flopping for? What the hell was that flop? Look at him trying to flop. I saw that shit. That shit was so. What type of flop was that?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander does it, so how come he can't do it?
He grabbed on the. Look at that flop. That's blatantly obvious. Look at that shit. And they can't even fake it. Look at this shit.
I think that's why Jaylen Brown will never be MVP caliber, because his foul baiting is just not as elite. In my opinion. It's just an opinion. Hey, it's good. Another bucket made from Jaylen Brown. 33 points. Oh, my God. Defense. Up the post. Attack around the rim. What the fuck was that? I just saw it. What the hell? That was abysmal. That was absolutely abysmal.
What type of flop was that?
And I grew up with prime LeBron James. That's crazy. Oh, referee, and you're on defense.
Oh, you missed.
Who flops on? Brother thinks he's Draymond Green. Hey, last time I saw Draymond flop on a foul, he took Nikola Vucevic's neck with him. He punched him in the neck. No, that wasn't Nikola Vucevic. That was Yusuf Nurkic.
Well,
I'm confusing Eurobigs.
Oh, they missed that.
They all play the same anyway. I'm joking.
Oh, hang on, what's the foul? He got barely up before the shot clock, and there was a foul. Apparently, they're trying to say goaltending. No, never mind. What are they trying to get him for? Foul? I don't know what happened there. I was confused.
Some are born to fly. Some are born to play. I was born to light the fire. I didn't know Evan Bourne was a pothead.
I haven't been a fan of the World Cup music in a while. For a long while, so I'm not sure.
Of course, because we have WrestleMania main eventer Jelly Roll singing it.
Mm-hmm.
Jelly Roll is more than the New Day.
Oh, for gold? Are they calling him for goaltending because he grabbed on the net while he was trying to? Is that what they're calling for?
Really?
No, because one of the Celtics players went under the net, grabbed the net. God. I think underneath. Actually,
yeah, Derek White tried to go under the net. He interfered in the rim. Yeah, that's a goaltend on Derek White. And that was when DJ Edgecombe was going for the finish, right?
Goaltender.
God, I gotta be careful of that name. I'm not trying to no offense to the rookie, he's impressive. It's just his name's a bit suspect. I was like, "What's your full name?" Virgil. Oh, thank God. I thought it was Vaginal Edgecombe. Oh no! Oh no! It was close though. The doctor was about to laugh. Damn it. You have to get a commercial break over something that takes around.
I think they did. I think they also did too, Crazy Juice.
What?
Motor City Machine Guns?
Oh yeah, the Motor City Machine Guns. Remember that multi-man tag match at SummerSlam YTC?
Yeah. Why?
Guess who's the only person that's still available from that time?
Nobody.
Johnny Gargano's the only person. Johnny Gargano's the only guy left from that tag match. I'm talking about last year.
Oh, well, late delivery there. And he missed the shot because of that late delivery.
No offense to Johnny Gargano. Why didn't you go to AEW? How they would have treated you like a god there. They'd call you the next Danielson. I bet they call you the next Danielson. And that's a compliment.
And we see idiots wanting IShowSpeed to save them from the horrible World Cup music.
Oh God! World Cup. That was the dumbest.
Listen, I know a band in Mexico. They might be able to save it, but they're not going to put them on. No.
At that point, we needed Kid Rock for the World Cup. We didn't need it. We didn't need fucking Kendrick Lamar. Hell, you're better off just doing Kendrick Lamar at the PR he has.
Then international thing, I don't know. At this point, you should have just get Metallica or something.
Get a more vintage.
No, that's too heavy for the World Cup. Never mind.
You couldn't get a more vintage country singer. Jelly Roll was a rapper last time I checked.
Where's Morgan Wallen? I guess they didn't want Morgan Wall. Guess they didn't want. I don't know. What type of throw was that, Embiid? If you don't, Embiid, why are you such a bitch? Dunk on these little motherfuckers. He said he wanted to do an alley-oop past the fucking Maxi, I think. He tried to alley-oop the fuck past the Maxi and and fucking Brown misses. Wow, what a series of retardation from both teams right now.
This is unethical hoops, folks. This is unethical hoops. We see defensive flopping that goes nowhere.
And Embiid misses. They're all missing these threes right now.
Joel Embiid, Bodega Cat. I'm kidding. Joel Embiid is not a bad passer, but that was not a smart decision. He's trying to push the baseline pass to Oubre, not Tyrese. Completely turned it over. And then I'm seeing after this pick and pop and rattles around the rim, missed by Jaylen Brown. Maxey. Off-ball movement from the screen. Embiid obviously elbows out a signal screen for Oubre off the roll. Kick out from the corner for the big man. Three-pointer missed.
It was a shot before that he tried to alley-oop the Maxi while he was being doubled. If he doesn't dunk on them, he's well taller than both of them.
Is he trying to play? He's trying to play like Jokic.
You can't just dunk on them, two little motherfuckers. Oh, what a good save! Oh, what a good save from being out of bounds.
Oh, I can't say that
what
word.
a good save!
I can't say that word. That's a
what a good save by Pritchard there. All right, anyways, let me see how it goes now. Oh, it's not Pritchard. That's Corman. Never mind. Wrong white dude.
White power. White. Oh my God, Paul George, get that fucking shit out of here. Quetta,
and Embiid's limping. Embiid's limping.
My leg. I blame the Skechers, folks. Look, I have no discrimination from alternative brands trying to make a profit because Nike can't make basketball shoes anymore. And here comes the screen. Maxi attacks around the rim. Hey, beautiful finish. And a touchdown pass. Mamma mia, what was that from Sam Hauser?
Sam Hauser? No, stop.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, that's game. That's game. I think that's game.
Oh, what the shove off? You're not Jordan. You'll never be Jordan, Jalen. You'll never be Jordan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Philly got it. Celtics. Oh, wow.
Celtics were selling. Oh, my God.
Maxi with the shot. And he misses, but they get the... And it went out of bounds 30 seconds to go. But this game's practically over unless they get a quick shot and foul.
How did we do against the Orioles? I didn't see the last game.
9-4 victory today. We won the second game, so we're good.
The Orioles?
Yeah, we beat the Orioles. 9-4 today.
I thought you meant not the Orioles beat us.
Yeah, that's game. That's game.
Jesus Christ. Only 20 seconds. The Celtics are the biggest frauds of the playoffs. Spongy, you win this round.
Now we get to shit all over Philly now. I can't wait to break their hearts.
And I'm not going to lie, that's more of a satisfying victory because we already beat... I mean, we beat both teams in the last series run we had.
Last series and regular season this series. I'm confident playing these teams. As long as we stay healthy, we don't do new retardation shit, we're beating these teams. And then we'll see whatever scraps we got in the Eastern Conference Finals between whoever goes out between Toronto and fucking... No, whoever comes out Game 7 with Toronto. To be fair,
I'm going to pull for Toronto.
Yeah, the other team we've been owning now in recent times.
I think you're getting James Harden breathes his air on a franchise. You know what that means. I'm not saying that out of hate. I'm saying that out of just...
I'm pissed the Nuggets lost because I wanted to troll Gavin if they made the finals so we could beat them in the finals since we own the Nuggets.
And they have the biggest opportunity, too. You know Anthony Edwards was hurt, and so was Dante DiVincenzo. And then as soon as a guy off the guard off the bench, and then Jaden McDaniels goes for a triple-double, and they just completely shut down the rotation.
So the Gringos only crazy juice, but not the world demographic. They love that Bad Bunny. The world demographic likes Bad Bunny. Definitely Shakira would have been better.
Shakira was...
Where's Pitbull at? They should have got real Mr. Worldwide. Pitbull.
Pitbull, I feel like fits.
I would have taken my chances with Flo Rida at this point. Come on, there was more options.
What would it be like? What, Drake? He'd be in a completely different demographic, I guess. Oh, Flyers! Oh my God!
Unless they would want to pan.
The Flyers are getting decimated.
Typical Philly.
Oh God! Oh my God! For Spongy, I'm gonna check out the Flyers. I'm gonna support them.
Yeah, Philly got it.
No. The Philly. No. The Flyers got it. The Flyers got them. I believe in them. It's 3-0, by the way. They're heading into the third period. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's game. All right, now they're holding onto the ball, no Diddy. And they just fouled them, but it's over anyways. It's 105 to 98.
Joel Embiid will be getting his snow bunny wife very happy. But kudos, Joel Embiid battling. I saw him getting completely he was getting completely treated by like 3 different trainers in the middle at the second half while the team was already leading. And I thought he wasn't even going to return in the fourth. So doing that, imagine what they're going to do when they play against an incredibly physical Knicks team that actually has a compensating 5 that has the same profile as Joel Embiid as a dual threat on both sides of the floor.
Hey, listen, I didn't get the fuck you Philly, fuck you Trim, but fuck Boston. Fuck the Red Sox. We own y'all this year. Fuck the damn Bruins. You guys got bounced out too. Fuck the damn Patriots. You lost in the Super Bowl. Drake May's a fucking fraud. And fuck the Celtics too. You know, how do you... Fucking Jaylen Brown's the most overrated, second option I've seen. Mr. 12
Undersized, mediocre point guard that can't lead the team to shit, but was the best player on the team.
Yeah, once again, Boston suck my dick. Fuck DraftKings. Fuck Dunkin' Donuts. Fuck the Wahlberg brothers. Fuck Sweet Caroline. Whatever shit you got over there. Overall, fuck John Cena too. He's from West Newbury.
Your hairline sucks.
Also, fuck John Cena. You're from West Newbury, claiming you're from the hood, but you're from the mean streets of. You're from the mean suburbs of Boston, Massachusetts, and the outskirts of West Newbury.
Oh, this is the second round. The Flyers, they actually had a playoff series win. Oh, God, they had a playoff series win?
Everything about Boston, once again, is wannabe New York. They all want to be us. That's practically what it is. Fuck Boston. Philly does the same thing, too. And they're more obnoxious because they're nearby. The only difference. But don't worry, we're getting Philly, too. We about to get Philly, too, so they're next.
Oh, Stankoven still plays? Okay. Logan Stankoven and Jackson Blake with a goal. Nice. I think I heard something about the Oilers losing again in the playoffs. Your Dodgers are struggling right now? Good, Crazy Juice. All due respect, good. I'm gonna dance on that. I'm gonna do the Swerve Strickland dance just for that. Cause fuck the Dodgers. Right now, okay, Golden Knights beat the Mammoths. I forgot that's a Utah Mammoths, the new franchise for the NHL. The Sabres beat the Bruins 4-1. Damn, 4-1? Tampa Bay Lightning take a 1-series victory against the Canadiens. Interesting. And we're currently in the second round of the playoffs. So they still continue the second round while we're like the game 7 between the Lightning and the Canadiens is about to start. We still don't know who's going to win that season, or else it was like a schedule mix-up. And that's like the first game of the series. Must be the Western Conference. Avalanche will play the Wild tomorrow, so get on, kid. I hope you get your barbecue Brewsters on. Golden Knight, they're familiar with becoming Stanley Cup champions against the Mighty Ducks. Oh, God, yeah, the Oilers are first-round exits in a 6-game series. Anaheim Duck and fuck the Golden Knights. Yeah, Connor McDavid, like, I've seen him before. That guy is an incredible talent. I'm shocked he's still on that Oilers team. He's a great player. So I'm shocked he's still trying to do this after he carried the Oilers to what, a 6-game series where they got eliminated in the Stanley Cup Finals last year.
There you go. I forgot to mention that. Fuck Drake May, overrated ass, losing to Sam Darnold mid ass. Fuck Stephon Diggs, trying to turn a fucking stripper and female into a fucking housewife. Welcome to and is trying to be a baby mama to that joint.
Some Dairy Queen. I haven't touched that in a minute. Ooh, this is going to be very interesting. Also, I'm going to be watching some soccer tomorrow. I think we do have. Oh yeah, we did have some MLS victories. Oh God, how much?
Philly again. If Philly's ready for us to take over again, I wonder how many times they're gonna have to find seats again.
Oh, the San Diego FC is beating the LAFC. Let's go. Arsenal beats Fulham. Wolves beat Sunderland. No, Wolves drew with Sunderland, taking a red card. Brighton loses to Newcastle 3-1. Brentford beats West End 3-0. Oh God, man! If Tottenham can't even draw Villa, oh yikes! Because I'm bad. So that means men's tag team division is American Alpha. Tozawa and Otis are still employed. American made MFTs. What's left of them? The Usos. Because main event Jey.
Oh, tomorrow's game 7. Wait, tomorrow game 7. Yeah. Oh, it's on NBC as well. Game 7 between Raptors and Cavaliers. I'll be probably watching that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be watching that one. I think that's early in the day, right?
7:00 Eastern. Yeah. No, because they got the other. I think the other game as well too. The other game 7.
Not at the same time though.
No, I think after.
Why not middle of the day? These guys have nothing going on. Oh yeah, Magic and Pistons game 7. Imagine
poor Wrexham. They weren't good enough to get promoted to the Premier League.
That Ryan Reynolds will get the Underdog documentary. His money's worth.
Overall, as long as we don't run into the Pistons, we'll be fine. I think, in my opinion, I think the Pistons are more trouble. If we run into
Pistons
them.
are not really worth the trouble.
Because in the regular season, also because but regular season they spanked us completely. Worried about that.
Yeah, but that's serious basketball in the significance. Look at the way we play. We always go over our record instead of the style of play offensively. The Pistons are not going to touch us in 6. And I feel like that's the big number here because we see how the Magic even crept up to the series. Remember, they had like a 3-2 series lead. They had a 3-1 series lead. The Magic for a reason. They can compensate offensively. If it's not going to be Paulo Banchero or Franz Wagner, they have either Jalen Suggs or they have Desmond Bane that can drop 30. Who can you say can actually pick up what Cade Cunningham always can produce? Because people have been complaining about Jalen Duren this entire series with the Detroit Pistons. Even though Jalen Duren is always notable for being a defensive piece, not really offensive. So I'm very conflicted. Even though the Magic are an awful offensive team. Like, they've been not as good as people thought they'd be. I thought they'd be a middle seed, like 3rd seed offensive team, but they are obviously inefficient. They are so inefficient from what I thought they'd be.
Alright, anyway, let me get to doing this thing. Yeah, I've been working on my ticker. I got my graphics for play-by-play since I'm only focusing on one team for play this fall.
Oh, so you got your alcohol.
Yep, pretty much. And I got my stress balls, no Diddy, to fucking, squeeze the fuck out of it. No Diddy again. when this team fucking, probably is going to elevate my blood pressure depending on the circumstance.
You got a punching bag too. That also works.
Yeah, I'm already going to have. I might have a drinking game at this point. Make a list of drinking game. every time there's a hold, take a sip. Every time someone drops a ball, I'm looking at you, Darius Sling. Take a double sip.
You got rid of Sterling Shepard over me, and it still doesn't fix it.
If any player gets hurt, like tears their ACL, chug down a whole bottle of whiskey completely.
At this point, you're a whole generation.
If Jackson Dart throws a pick, take a sip, and if fucking Scatterboo fumbles, take a sip. That's the basics. If Malik is getting doubled and they don't know how to get him the ball of Diddy, then take double the sips. Overall, I might just set up a drinking game. Oh wow, Sixers! Oh, game one's on this. Monday. Okay, this current Monday. Game one of the Knicks and Sixers on NBC as well. Oh, I could watch. Say less. I could watch game one.
YTC, bias aside.
Wait, what?
Who do you have? We're taking game one.
Game one. The game's in New York. I'm taking us, obviously. It's in New York. First game. I got to go in. I got Knicks in 6.
I know. I don't, because we obviously, even if we're not at home, we still have the home court advantage because Philly doesn't have fans.
Oh yeah, because we travel there. We take over their stadium anyways. We took over their arena, and their owner got pissed to the point he had to keep buying seats to reserve them from us taking it, and we still.
Oh my god! Philadelphia 76ers got treated like the TNA fans when they need plants. Type shit.
Too bad I'm gonna miss Pumas UNAM versus Americas game tomorrow. The Mexican League. I don't got a team for the Mexican League yet, so.
Liga Mexis.
No, I've seen it.
I mean,
the closest
in Mexico.
I mean, the only team I really know is Monterrey, Chivas, and fucking Americas. That's really about it. I don't know the majority of the other teams. Only 3 teams I know. No, because I did wear a Monterrey and fucking Chivas jersey from a friend who gave it to me, and I loaned it at a pawn shop growing up. So I remember that vividly. That's the closest you got me to the Mexican League, yeah. No, because my dad saw it, and also I had family that saw it too. Especially at the local laundromats. I had family friends at the local laundromats watching it too. They played it on there. Childhood memories.
I don't know why laundromats or like laundry palace where I regularly go.
No, that used to be a third spot place I met people outside of doing my current laundry now that we have a home. But this is when I was living in apartments and we didn't have our own laundry machine.
Oh yeah, Atlas and Tigres. I know
Tigres, Atlas,
yeah,
Cruz Azul. Oh, no, I remember that. Now I remember Cruz Azul. That's the team.
I think Rey Mysterio is
Los Tigres de Pobre. Now stop. Instead of the Tigres del Norte, I just go with Tigres de Pobre with the Detroit Tigers. Los Tigres.
But the games can be very entertaining. I like watching Liga Mexis. Yes, I just wish it was a bit easier to follow because I know they have 2 different ways to
As
watch.
for the other teams, I only have the Red Bulls. I'm literally near the Red Bull Stadium over, in Harrison. I'm right there. That's my local team I root for. And then obviously in the Premier League, I got Chelsea because of Pulisic put me on. Yeah.
I go New York City FC because of the region they're close to. And they're in Yankee Stadium, so it's a bit more easy to like them.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. No, for me, it's a local team too. Yeah, like you for a local team. For me, the local team is the Red Bulls, even though they play in Jersey, literally. Harrison, right across Newark. So yeah.
I thought you actually.
It's literally right there by the PATH train. You could just literally get to the stadium, taking the PATH train from Manhattan.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I thought that was an original team, but you guys just. And I thought because
the Red Bull brand, because obviously
European clubs, you thought there'd be like a long history.
Oh, because the Red Bull brand, because of the energy drinks. I figured.
I was like, people in Jersey like Red Bull? No, it's just.
I've never tried a Red Bull, to be honest. No, I've tried a Red Bull one time. I didn't get as a kid though, but not as an.
That shit just helps you if you're a night shift worker.
If I want to energize drinks, I just drink electrolytes and also get caffeinated with coffee if I want to stay up that long. Down 3 different coffees.
Just take the rear view from Naomi.
Well, he's naming all the teams: Toluca, Pachuca, Cruz Azul, Xolos de Tijuana, Santos. All right.
I think there was one team with a shark on it. I remember.
Los Tiburones?
Yeah.
Yep, Los Tiburones.
I don't think they exist anymore.
Puebla. No, Puebla, yeah, the city. No, village. That means... No, because Puebla means village, so yeah.
You know, it's crazy. I don't think there's been a lot of Mexico City champions.
León.
If never won the league that actually came from the capital.
León, ayuda. No, stop. That's Resident Evil.
Oh, on the break. Full strength. They already cut off the power play. Whoop. Back on side on the 3.
Querétaro. No, Taro. No, Querétaro. I didn't see. I thought there was an I in the middle. Querétaro.
Ooh, off the 360 spin. Inside. They're missing out with these breaks on the counter. Flyers are slowing down. Damn! I keep forgetting it's like watching a derby roller skate.
Speaking of Ecuador, I think this is Valencia's final run, and I think he's calling it quits after this. So we better make it worth it. Inio Valencia. That's
Oh, the player.
Inio Valencia. Yeah, outside of him and Chucho Benditas have been our better players, even though before he passed away. But yeah.
Isn't this like your first time in the World Cup?
No, we've been in the World Cup multiple times. Ecuador, shoot. We just barely. We get out the first. Yeah. There's many times we got out the first round, but we just can't get out the group of 16. I think.
We have a lot of talented players on the team, like Moises Caicedo on the team as well. Heavily defensive. Who else? Hincapié is his name.
Oh, there it is. Los Tiburones Rojo de Veracruz. There you go, Veracruz.
Veracruz.
Yeah, Rojo Los Tiburones. The Sharks of the red Veracruz.
How much has the cartel been involved in a lot of League of Mexico's?
El Mencho? More importantly, no, El Mencho's spirit called up Fernando Mendoza after the draft. El Mencho.
Pavia did find a team, though.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Diego Pavia.
Oh, yeah, Diego Pavia, forgot he found it. With the Ravens, yeah, so.
Ravens after winning the rookie minicamp. Oh, you know who else I saw in a rookie minicamp? It's been a few seasons. You probably remember him when he was on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Who?
Chase Claypool.
He's still got employment somehow?
Oh, he's still in good fitness, shockingly. He's still kept himself in good shape, so he got into the minicamp with Josh Jacobs' little brother. And he's trying to
Raiders.
Because they're trying to get some wide receiver depth. At least he.
Of course, they don't have anybody else outside of They don't have anybody outside of Trey Tucker, really. No, unless Brock Bowers, unless they were just spamming the ball to Brock Bowers all game.
They lost Romeo Dobbs, didn't they?
No, Romeo Dobbs went to the Patriots.
Oh God.
Packers only have Matt. Packers only have
Claypool. He stopped with ego trips.
As for the Packers, only Jaden Reed got resigned, and they still got Matthew Golden and Dontavius Wicks got traded to Philly. And they still got Tucker Kraft coming back from an injury, so yeah.
Oh. And that was the craziest thing. I doubt that they'll reactivate Patrick Mahomes if dependent on the record that they get in the second half of the season.
Yeah, they might just sit him out the whole year. If Mahomes isn't ready by then, they might just sit him out the whole year.
If they can't win, win 6 of their first 10,
imagine they have to watch Boston. They have to watch Boston Fields play quarterback, and then Watch Newsom probably take his job.
Because the Packers haven't had a reputable offensive line since like 2019.
I'm hoping Newsom takes his job in preseason. That's going to be funny. We'll bust it.
Oh, it's going to be Manchester United versus Liverpool tomorrow. That's going to be anticipated, but also a scary game for both teams.
Yeah, Liverpool doesn't exist because they're dumb owner. Oh, wow. Do you owe money to Mincho as well?
Oh, Crazy Juice also Ecuadorian or no?
Pinche güey. Órale, güey. No mames, güey. No, stop.
I can't say it. I don't want to say it wrong. I can't say that properly, YTC. I'm not going to get canceled.
What, no mames?
No, say it the way you're going to say it.
No mames, güey. No, stop.
I said.
Hey, I'm not even Mexican myself. I'm Ecuadorian. I still know how to say words here and there.
Hey, one ignorant uncle will say that.
But then again, I'm Mexican by default because everybody thinks every guy's either Puerto Rican or Mexican. That's the one or two defaults when it's Spanish people.
Hey, that's Vince McMahon logic right there, YTC.
Or Dominican if you're dark enough, practically.
You know, black poppy.
I know black poppy. I'm Dominican. I know black.
I worked at a Home Depot, YTC. You know,
I'm not negro. I'm no negro. I'm no N-word. I'm Dominican papi.
No mames, way. No, YTC, you know how many times they have to excuse me over at Home Depot? They thought I was either Dominican or Cuban. All because I had a bit of a lighter...
Hey, you'd be surprised. No, we have a bunch of people that look black in Ecuador, but they're actually Ecuadorian, like mixed, and they have the dark complexion. But they would come off as black in the Americas. But they speak fully Spanish.
Dominicans that speak patois makes a lot of sense.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked because, you know, the slave trade back in the day intermingling with the local tribes over there back in the day. And the skin complexion. It's not shocking. During the slave trade and also intermingling with the Taino people and fucking local tribes in those islands. The Native Americans of Puerto Rico. So yeah. The Tainos.
I forgot who else was on that team. Ruiz?
No murmurs warning.
He used to play over in the Brasileiro Serie A. I forgot his name.
Hang on, where's the phone call? Where's that leaked phone call of Fernando Mendes? I wonder. No, stop.
Oh, yo, Shiloh Sanders, we found a job for you. Really? What? Packing up these fries, bitch. Answer the phone. But Shador keeps the job? He was sub 500 when he was starting at quarterback, so I can understand why I still keep him. But the disrespect to still put quarterback in need for the Browns in the draft, and Kenny lost his shit. That was fun. Oh, God. No offense, though. No offense to Shador. I'm sure he'll pick up steam with a full start because I don't think there's a lack of quarterback competition that he had last season because they had two rookie, Dylan Gabriel and him fighting over the quarterback position with Joe Flacco, and then left. Like Flacco left, so they needed to gamble on two rookies to try to keep their season afloat.
Yeah, I'm going to preach this. There you go. Shout out to this quote. It's actually healthy when people dislike you. Being disliked is a byproduct of having self-respect. It means you're not a people pleaser and you have boundaries. A lot of your problems come from not putting people in their first place the first time they try you. Be careful what you tolerate because you're teaching people how to treat you.
It doesn't matter if you're a bitch or a pussy. No, 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 no.
Yeah, this is why I practice composure because everything outside of my world tries to test me. Shoot, you don't want to.
Well, I didn't know Moises Caicedo was raised in Santo Domingo.
But yeah, this is why I have to learn composure. You don't want to make temporary decisions off temporary feelings, and it causes permanent effects.
Who else is on this team that I know of? Daniel Castillo, Pedro Vite.
Allegedly a year ago, GTA was supposed to come out this month, but now they delayed it. It's in November.
Oh, but we already have GTA. He's on the team.
GTA 6, but yeah.
I know what you mean.
Hey, listen.
Oh, yeah, massive delays. You know what I'm more anticipated?
No, imagine what's going to happen with GTA. How many people are going to call off work? How many people are... How much people are going to order food for the first 2 weeks of GTA? Like the food business? Of the amount of food that's going to be ordered?
At this point, man, I'm going to say this politely, and this is just my personal opinion. I'm all for people that want to have fun. I'm anticipated for GTA, but not where that's the only video game I play. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that out of pure hate, but it's just off like not necessity of like there's like a buttload of other video games that
it is, but it's not going to be a. I already think it's going to be a flop to begin with because the expectations are too high after a 10-year wait. It's not going to
actually play video games. I see what you guys. It's like what the man says. You guys can boo because I've seen what you guys cheer. You guys, the majority of fans play Call of Duty. They don't give a shit if a game like GTA is more in depth than they are because I know you guys are just going to mod it for content and do the stupid role playing because you guys can't play other video games. I don't give a fuck about GTA if it succeeds or not. I've seen guys make millions of dollars off Minecraft. And that is still going. And if that's how people think are going to like make content like economy, like the economics of how the video game business is instilled because of Grand Theft Auto, when there's going to probably be another Smash Brothers, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I hope GTA does well because I always like more of the story of Grand Theft Auto. I love the characters in GTA 5. Hopefully GTA 6 does a great job because it always feels like they make better stories than they do an actual video game. Because I like my first like GTA was like Vice City. Hello?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm hearing you.
No, it's freezing in my end, except the feedback from the audio. And the filter, it's a filter, Jesus. And you see like what they did with GTA 4 when they built over the online system for online servers and the mods built over the popularity there. That was before GTA 5 caught steam online. And they won't even gamble with online if the offline wasn't as good. Hell, I remember people didn't even know that Last of Us. You heard of Last of Us before, right?
Yeah, definitely. Why?
Nobody knows that it had an online multiplayer.
No, I played that too. I had to beat that to get my platinum trophy on Last of Us.
Or just cause.
Took me weeks for that because of the fucking ranking. I played that too for the rankings, for the trophies.
But certain people would just wouldn't because they thought it was just its own
GTA 3, damn.
Offline game.
My first GTA was on PSP. I think it was Liberty City Stories for me.
Oh, man, that's a good for like with a PSP or a PlayStation 2?
Yeah, PSP. No, PSP with Tony Cipriani and fucking Self. So yeah. Even though he's a parody of Tony Soprano, but yeah. Pretty much.
I had to wait until like my older cousin got out to high school, was about to leave high school to get his
Then I played GTA 4 on my PS3. That was my first ever GTA on PS3, obviously. I played the DLC and everything. I played both DLCs. So,
I did the heist mission.
And GTA 5, of course.
Oh, yeah, GTA 5. I had a great experience, but I never played the online as often as
I played the online. I don't play that anymore because I'm already rich anyways. I own a yacht. I own a fucking bike. No, a fucking, those bikes, those fucking oppressors, yeah. Along with the facility, underground facilities, 2 weed businesses, 2 cocaine businesses and all whatnot. I already own all of it.
Yeah.
Online. So I have nothing else to conquer, really.
We got him. We got the drug tycoon YTC. We got him. We got him. What was that about trafficking hookers, YTC? What was that?
You're damn right I did.
Salvador.
You're damn right I was. Mr. Tony Montana over here. Cocaine and shit. Banana boat level.
I think I lost the plot because I was failing heists with some randoms, and then they want to flex on me about their fake.
I'll be honest though. I milked the Cayo Perico mission?
Yeah.
I milked the fuck out of it. No diddy. No, literally, that's all I did was that's how I got rich and owned all these properties. I kept doing that when it was broken at the time before they patched it. I just kept spamming it. They kept giving me money. Shit.
I remember one guy was trying to flex because he had like one of those flying cars on GTA when I went back to play.
I hate those oppressors. Yeah, when you're trying to do a supply run, but you have to do it in your lobby. But if you want more money, you have to do it in a loaded lobby. But they go ahead and destroy your product with those oppressors. Especially when you're near your own business, you're about to get inside, and at the last second they shoot a rocket and it blows your shit up. That should be the worst.
Or they shoot you as soon as you spawn into the lobby.
That would have to be no life level. They know where you're going to spawn the moment you even enter. Thank God I always spawn inside my apartments. I never spawn outside.
I don't spawn into the outside streets. I learned that the hard way.
I spawn in my houses and mansions.
Or they run you over.
I got a safe house. And also my arcade I have as well. I also have an arcade in that game.
I'm going to say this nicely. Some of you guys got to, hopefully get out of your mom's house before you buy yourself some more GTA property.
Sure, if I end up getting real life money, we all be millionaires right now. Off GTA alone.
People buying fake Fortnite Jordans and then they can't afford real Jordans for their kids. Come on. I don't know. I was playing Fortnite. I remember one person said, "Dude, it's like you stopped playing Fortnite. Like, what's wrong with Fortnite? What about Fortnite?" I don't want to say that to be a dick. You can have fun, but it's like, really?
I don't play Fortnite. I never got the hype around Fortnite. I didn't play it.
It's just a cameo system. It's a standalone cameo system. Hell, I think I've been playing a lot more Marvel Rivals than I've had Fortnite because at least there's a team aspect. There's a goal. Fortnite, you just kill people, shoot around, you wear silly shit.
I haven't even caught up to the latest Call of Duties, and I heard it's ass, so I didn't even bother.
When I just saw
they butchered the original Modern Warfare storyline, from what I heard. So, and I barely be on the online multiplayer.
What you see? I got the Jesus Christ skin, and he can do the gritty. He's doing the 6'7" with the slippers on. The bunny slippers, YTC.
And it's rainbow colored slippers, yeah, I know. That cornball stuff they have.
Fuck. Like, at this point, man, fuck you. I'm not doing that. Oh, miss. Jesus Christ. Flyers have been on like 2 power plays and they still haven't scored.
Oh, you're watching that again. Flyers and who?
They're playing the Hurricanes.
Oh, TRL's team. Oh, Spongy versus TRL.
I know they don't exist anymore, but he chose the Carolina Hurricanes.
I mean, that's the only team outside of the state of Arizona that doesn't get a title. He can get a title from.
Yeah, the Carolina.
That 2006 title.
When's the last time they won the title anyway? Not last year.
No, Hurricanes? No, it's 06, yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Sure, realistically, yeah, I was alive for the 4 Yankees World Series, technically, as a baby and a little kid, and obviously the 2 giant Super Bowls, that's it.
You know how crazy the depth is in hockey for newly relocated franchises, not even to tank?
Yeah, because they're new teams. They're expansion teams like the damn Kraken and Mammoths. So, of course, they're going to have compensatory picks to fill those spots.
When the Vegas Golden Knights game, and they've already made the Stanley Cup final.
Funny enough. No, not funny enough. No, I was going to mention, I've been playing NHL recently as well online. It's a really fun experience, online at least, if you know how to maneuver.
Oh, no, I'm seeing the squabble. We're going to see 2 men squabble.
Also, that's why I respect hockey as well. The fact that they can fight on skates, and also it's a very physically demanding sport. You have to be very quick on your feet, along with being accurate with your shots at the same time, processing very fast. That shit ain't for the faint of heart. Hockey alone,
we have that happen in the NFL.
At least they let them fight and get physical. That's the one saving grace.
Nobody's messing with my money. Do you even get fined for fighting after you guys settle?
No, they get put in the penalty box.
Draymond, I know
and also,
punched him.
And also, it's for more. Also, it's because it's also for morale. If they see their guy win a fight, boost the morale. Seeing their guy kick the other guy's ass.
When you're an enforcer in hockey,
defensive men.
Yeah, predominantly defensemen.
Yeah, you got your center and your wingers, and then you have your wingers, your center.
I played NHL. I think the last NHL title I got was NHL 20. I can check my PSN.
You have your wings, your forward and centers, and then you have your and then you have your defensive men. You can have I think you're allowed to have it's 3 up front, 3. I think 9 on 9. Yes, 3 defensive. I think it's 3 wingers. No, 2 wingers on the side, center, and then you have your forwards behind, and then you have your defensive men from behind on the and then you rotate between first and second and third lines. So yeah.
Yeah, you go 4 lines deep in the depth chart in the NHL. And I love
4 lines. No, I heard it's only 3 lines.
3 lines, yeah, on the wings. And getting depth on the wings is very important.
That's basically like being in second string and then a third stringer. That's how it works, but it's collectively.
Yeah.
Collective second or third stringers. And then your starters at the first line, yeah.
I have NHL 18.
But I'll be happy to play Madden though once I get it on sale with the new current Giants team.
I've enjoyed 17 when I was playing that.
Last NHL I enjoyed was 22 for me.
Oh yeah, I think most of my NHL titles are on Xbox too.
I loved 22. That's my favorite NHL recently. Favorite NHL of all time. If we're talking all time, it's got to be either 14 or 10 or.
I love 12.
12 was also
the game. I'm not losing my job for that.
For me, it's 14, 10, and 06 for me. If you want, and 05 in my top 4. And then there's 04. I would say those are my top 5 of NHL games.
Soundtrack-wise.
Not also that, but also just... Oh, if we're talking collective soundtrack, for me, it's 04 or 2010 or 2014. One of the 3 for me. And 08. And 07, that's my top 5 right there for soundtracks.
Yeah, and NHL doesn't miss. You know who else doesn't miss? Even though modern FIFA is terrible, their soundtrack never.
Yeah, definitely. I liked 14. I loved 10 and 11. 10 and 11 are my top 2. 19
was mid, but it was so good.
I love 17 as well. No, but definitely the ones in my heart right now. Overall, it's 11 and 10. It's fully balanced. And it's nostalgic. That whole soundtrack I have on my Spotify, that's how nostalgic it is. That entire soundtrack.
Yeah, it's just incredibly... I love how atmospheric it is, and it fits the atmosphere of football.
Yeah, it doesn't only get American. It also goes international, artists around the world. Yeah.
Funk jazz works so well for football.
It's mostly indie pop and practically
you'll hear French rap. It will shock you.
Yeah, French rap and then some indie rock.
Reggae.
That's it's a good blend.
And in Madden perspective, Madden 16 is actually a pretty good soundtrack.
Madden for me it's 05 and 08. That's just my opinion, but we'll see. My top 2.
I put Madden 11. Personally, that was
11
the first
was a good one.
360 game I bought with my own money.
I would say 12 as well. I'll put it in my top 5. 12 is my underrated one.
12 was good. 12 was really
Peyton Hillis, Madden 12. Yeah.
Oh, God. With Nomni Awesome starting corner position, Mario Davis.
And also, it might just be my Giants bias with the 08 and 12 soundtracks because they were the perfect soundtracks for our Super Bowl runs. So, yeah.
Yeah, who started?
And I resonated with the Super Bowl runs.
Marshawn Lynch when he was on the goddamn.
I associate 08 and 12. Yeah, that's why. With those Super Bowl teams.
Did you have NHL 12 as well to do the draft?
No, I didn't get 12. I did get NHL 10. That was the last NHL before I went on hiatus.
Sorry. Let me fix my wording. NCAA 12 to do the draft.
No, I didn't get NCAA 12. The last one I owned was NCAA 14.
I had more hours on that than Madden.
I had NCAA 14. I didn't play college that much, but I did own 05 and 04 and 03 on the PS2 with Harrington on the cover. That was my first one. When it was in Oregon.
I had the name saves. I went to the forums. If you guys know sports, I forgot what it's called, sports department or something, like a website where you get the filings and the names.
Yeah, for PlayStation, yeah.
Yes, and Xbox.
And also the roster updates. Also, I think the roster updates with the save rosters.
And the jersey updates, too.
Mm-hmm. They patched DLC. Hell, I can get ESPN 2K5 and update the current rosters of Madden 26. I'll get Jackson Dart and fucking Scatterboo and fucking ESPN 2K5 alone.
My biggest regret, because obviously you didn't control where which student would be on a drafted free agent. Robert Griffin III went 7th.
But after our draft, I'm definitely going to have fun with my playbook.
YTC, I had Robert Griffin III go 7th in the draft. This
might be the most talented offensive line and also wide receiver wise since Madden 16 and 11 I've gotten to work with for 12 collectively.
It's a shame not a lot of people are going to remember some of the great wide receivers from the 2010s. There was so many.
There's plenty. Yeah, it was a plethora. I mean, we still have a good amount, but they don't compare to
Jay Green.
And also, it's a different era. I'm not going to, that too.
I'm not going to say, like, all of them are, like, beyond the legends, but, like, obviously, there's somebody you shouldn't be ignoring.
Mm-hmm. No, there's not that many Hall of Famers if you want to go by Hall of Fame metrics.
Oh, not Hall of Fame metrics, like, players that are like, oh, you'd love to watch this team.
Yeah, they're flashy, but they're not on the par like Marvin Harrison.
Like,
fucking,
they're not going to. I mean, he does.
They're not on Terrell Owens, Chad Ochocinco, and those levels are Reggie.
Still waiting for his call. I'm joking. I mean,
or fucking
he's in his podcasting right now. I doubt it.
Overall, not that much.
Superhero Static Shock.
Yeah, and they're not on the Jerry Rice level. They're not on the fucking Bruce Battle. Battle? Yeah.
Substantially.
No, Isaac Battle. I meant.
Andre Johnson was so good. He should have been.
Andre Johnson, that's another underrated.
God.
Even
every time I
still remember him from pin smacking Cortland Finnegan.
Alshon Jeffrey, I'll still count to this day he was overrated. Hell, I'll push over to I never liked Cam Newton. I mean,
also Larry. Also, I can't forget Larry's one of my. He's one of my favorite non-Giant players at wide receiver. Like if I had to pick players that I like outside of the Giants, he's one of them. Larry.
I will never claim that
Larry Fitzgerald.
So, I will never claim that Cam Newton is one of the best dual threat quarterbacks I've seen. I never took him as an all-around great quarterback, and that's fine. But trying to feel like he was one of the best quarterbacks outside of Lamar Jackson, no. His peak ended the time he lost the Super Bowl. And since then, he was just very carried off his athleticism and his of an arm. Like, he was like Anthony Richardson with better supporting pieces.
And also more physical because he's a specimen with his size.
He was he's still in great shape today. But
but when his prime in the NFL.
Yeah, when he was in
peak shape. With conditioning back then,
But realistically, the time his MVP season, he was not even considered better than Colin Kaepernick.
No, but realistically, his defense carried. He didn't have to do much besides not turn the ball over and just do what he does as a dual threat with that 2015 team. Because that team was loaded with defensive talent, and also they had a really good run game. So, yeah, with him included.
And that was before McCaffrey came in. That was the time when they were trying to still find themselves.
Jonathan Stewart. Yeah, they had Mike Tolbert, Jonathan Stewart. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and that was the time Atlanta was dominating.
D'Angelo Williams.
Oh, man. Todd Gurley. I'm still surprised the time he didn't get
before the ankle injury.
Oh, yeah, Mohamed Sanu. They picked up late. And it's like, damn, he was like the second best receiver they had over in Atlanta. They had Tariq Cohen. Who else? They had Vic Beasley and in the front five.
No, Tariq Cohen. Chicago.
Yeah, but that was the time when they made it to the Super Bowl when they played New England.
Uh-huh.
So there was their slot.
As for the Bears, I was looking at the Bears and Chiefs because we hired Nagy as our offensive coordinator. So, but I will say our quarterback is way more talented than Trubisky and fucking Fields put together. So there is that saving grace. But we'll see. No, but he runs a lot of two tight ends since he run it with Cole Kmet and Adam Shaheen in Chicago. He did the same with Kelsey, and also that other tight end they haven't. So they're going to be running a lot of 12 personnel this year. So we'll see. I've been watching a lot of film with Matt Nagy's offense. Obviously, there's questions about his play calling and style, but being an OC is different than being a head coach. So we'll see how that translates.
In Chicago, Ben lost DJ Moore, right?
No, they still have DJ Moore.
Okay.
Oh no, my apologies. No, DJ Moore went to the Buffalo. I forgot he got traded to Buffalo.
Yeah, he got traded to Buffalo. I'm about to say,
I forgot. No, they're pinning their hopes and beliefs on Luther Burden and Roma Dunze. That's practically their 1 and 2 now.
And Roma Dunze has shown some talent and he's got some good tricks out of a hat. But you take him as a top 15 receiver?
No.
Yeah, no.
No, wait. Their best option is Colton Loveland. That's practically their whole offense right there.
Yeah, Loveland
until Burden.
And I don't even feel like.
And they have a really good run game with Monangai and fucking Swift. That duo. They're mostly a run heavy team.
Didn't they have Montgomery as well before?
No, that Rutgers guy I liked in the 7th round. I knew he was going to be a steal for them because I wanted him as well. If we didn't get Scatterbo.
So they're going to be a really advanced passing game. And I feel like that's better, especially for the development of
Caleb Williams. He just has to work on accuracy, really. But then again, it might just be a faulty in the offense if he's adjusting to. And also, at least he doesn't spam a guy down the field no more. He spreads the ball around to his receivers, so there's that. Hell, that's what I want Dart to do. Even with Neighbors coming back?
Yeah.
Even when Neighbors coming back, I do not want you putting pressure on that one whole guy. Now that we got Isaiah Likely and drafted another receiver, so we have more targets to spread the ball around.
The New York Ravens are going to need a lot of identity to push.
We're going to be running the ball practically. We signed Patrick Ricard. We got still Scatterbo and Tracy in the backfield, and probably Singletary out for 1 year, and then whoever else we have, and that's practically it.
Tracy, you still have under contract, right? Because he still had a deal.
Yeah, he's on his rookie. He drafted him in 2025. So
and you don't even have to tag him. You just
we still got him for 3 more years. We still got him for 3 more seasons. He's on his 3rd season coming this year.
Yeah, I know. That's when you don't tag him.
No, we could get him for cheap he's a tool role. So at best we can probably re-sign him for a 2 or 3 year deal. At most on our team friendly.
The team-friendly deal is a late-round pick, YTC.
No, because he has value as a pass catcher. That's what helps running backs distinguish themselves to stay long-term. If they're taking market value and they're also a pass catcher, abilities, that's what elevates their, bargaining for contracts.
Well, I would have snagged Alvin Kamara if that's the case. Even though he's washed, I still pick a more consistent, well-known running back.
Yeah, because that's why McCaffrey got paid too. Outside of the outliers of Jonathan Taylor and Saquon, because they were practically the backbone of their offenses, respectively, yeah, it's practically one of those outliers. That's literally what, and also they're the Titans 2.0, the Colts right now. That's what literally Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor are over there. That's Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry 2.0, but him on mobility.
Somebody compared Alec Pierce getting traded away to D'Angelo Russell to the Lakers. Is like the disrespect, but I don't.
Alex Pierce is more better though. He can put. They can push the ball at Alex Pierce.
I'll do respect to D'Lo, and I'm a massive D'Lo fan. That's the problem too.
Yeah, Pierce is more efficient by comparison. Alex Pierce, yeah. Even though he was slightly overpaid, but if he keeps paying, if he elevates his step, then yeah, it's worth the money.
Oh God. Well, who else is overrated? One season wonder. I mean, the only thing is Alex Pierce is good. Is a good hand, but obviously overpaid.
Overpaid, but he's a massive deep ball threat. That's why.
What happened to Bland?
The Ron Bland?
He got cut after he got eliminated.
That made no sense with Dallas, but I guess they're trying to reform their secondary with Caleb Downs now. So, and the other draft signings. They went defensive heavy. No, because the Cowboys have one of the best offenses in NFL right now, but it's just obviously their secondary. Yeah, front line, yeah, they got to fix. They still have one of the best offenses in football, so yeah. And Dak's playing his best statistical season so far, yeah.
And I think that's also a massive problem because Dak he can push up high volume offensive score. I will never denounce that Dak Prescott's actually that is a quality all pro quarterback. But I don't know.
There'll be another Phillip Rivers until proven otherwise.
Just good production, but not good enough to win.
Yeah, that or Alex Smith. Pick your poison.
The only thing is, I think injuries will always going to play a factor when you bring up the story of Alex Smith.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm talking about the Jim Harbaugh Alex Smith, not the when he was like 1-11 as a starter.
All right, there we go. And then we replaced
that
quarterback. Oh, God damn it! Not again.
As a starter.
Wait, I'm black. No, you're not, Dak. No, I'm joking. That's messed up. I apologize.
At first, I thought Dak was Mexican. I'm not gonna lie, with the skin complexion, the way he sounded. I didn't think he was light skinned until he saw his parents.
Bruh. Celtics blow a 3-1 lead. Patriots get blown out in the Super Bowl. Red Sox aren't in the playoff team. I'm already happy for that. And Bruins lost in the playoffs in the first round. Yo, let's pour one out. Let me pour one out for all the Boston franchises.
Yeah, rest in peace, Boston. This was a beautiful day to watch Boston crumble.
They're poor. Poor. There's some copium for y'all. This man cooking up some armadillo?
Come again?
This man stuffed some armadillo and cooked it. This better be AI, gang.
Come again? What the fuck are you yapping about?
Some footage to show me over on X. I hope that's AI. Use AI to write all my storylines.
The Celtics did choke. Technically, they were up 2-1. They choked the series.
No, they were up 3-1.
Oh, don't tell! They pulled another Warriors. I forgot they pulled another Warriors.
I would say
another
Thunder.
Warriors.
I would say Thunder makes more sense because it's early round.
No, the Thunder's making the finals, and it's either us or the Pistons making the finals.
Oh, Ricky Sainz was on WWE. He was a jobber. Oh, okay.
It'll be OKC versus the Pistons or Knicks at this point, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Toronto Raptors just one win away from becoming a generational meme. And here's the thing. I don't be trying to compare the Boston Celtics, the 1 seed Boston Celtics. I know they're trying to do this narrative where it's like, oh, the Detroit Pistons are the 2015 Atlanta Hawks. What the fuck was wrong with the 2015 Atlanta Hawks? They made the conference finals last time I checked. They got a playoff win. You could have compared it to any Western Conference fraud, all because they got 50 wins and yet they can't win a playoff game like the 07 Dallas Mavericks that were a number 1 seed in the Western Conference. and had an MVP. Dirk Nowitzki. You know what happened, YTC? They got eliminated by the We Believe Warriors in the first round of the playoffs. Yeah, don't try to bring up 2015 Kyle Korver, Paul Millsap, Al Horford, Jeff Teague, Kent Bazemore. That was my 2K. That was my 2K childhood right there, folks. You're not ruining that. NBA media is not ruining that for me. Put some respect on the Hawks name. That was the Spurs. That was the Eastern Conference Spurs. Who else was on that team? I think young Tarion Prince
Yes.
with.
I'm hearing you, by the way. I'm just in the Discord trolling the whole chat over Boston fans. They're talking about, man, we chilling. We got a ring already. We're just chilling. They're content.
Losers. That's a distant memory.
Nobody cares about that ring anyways. Besides them.
That's more Mickey Mouse than LA's.
Hey, that's fine. When the Knicks win a finals, that's just going to get more coverage than anything over there, just for that one finals alone. But then again, New York might burn down if we win the finals. New York might go into the actual purge.
They might burn it down. They might burn it. Burn it down.
You know what? I wouldn't blame them. You know what? Go out winning. Burn down MSG so that way they can't ever lose in that arena ever again if they win.
If Karl-Anthony Towns wins
go
a
out
ring,
winning.
it's okay for kids to be zesty if Karl-Anthony Towns becomes champion. Somewhat okay. Somewhat okay. I doubt it. Jamaican fathers will never up in Queens.
No, but it's. I'm laughing at this chat in the Discord. They're just copium. Hey, but overall, though, they better hope we don't win a finals because then New York might burn down for real. They might not have. They can't even host the World Cup. They might burn it down before the World Cup gets hosted over here. The European mind would not comprehend.
Yeah, but what's with the 20? Is it because they were not all NBA players? Yeah, I hate that. I hate that narrative.
I wouldn't blame them though. Once again, go out winning with New York. They can't lose ever again if they go out winning.
Terrible towels are pulling up. I don't think I can say terrible towels, but the towel throwing in game one will be won by the Carolina Hurricanes.
All right. But then again, New York might be peaceful afterwards. After they get it out their system, they might be peaceful after that with New York. And we might actually go through a whole month without a killing. We might actually go through a whole month of New York without a shooting or killing.
We'll treat that like the towers falling down. We'll remember that forever.
Mm-hmm. Timberwolves fans won't be happy with them.
I've waited for this for a very, very long time. Imagine if the Wolves actually win it. That'd be insane, too. When's the last time a Minnesota sports franchise even won anything?
First off, when have they won anything besides the Twins, I think? Or did the Twins win or not?
No.
Technically, they don't have... Do they even have titles? They choked 4 Super Bowls with the Vikings. The fucking...
Minnesota Lakers don't count, by the way. Don't count that.
What about the Wild? Minnesota Wild?
Wild never won I don't think the Minnesota Wild won a Stanley Cup.
Has any team in Minnesota won a title, even in college?
I guess they won I think they won the snow for falling first, but that's it.
All right, Minnesota sports titles. So, oh yeah, the Twins did win 87 and 91. That's the only titles they have. The only titles Minnesota has. A WNBA title's a recent title. The most titles. The Minnesota fucking Lynx won 4 titles in 2011, 2013, and 2018 and 17. You mean to tell me the state of Minnesota is led by a WNBA team? That tells you enough right there in titles.
I think this is the best comparison for the Boston Celtics, ladies and gentlemen.
And then the Twins have 97 and 87, 91 and 87. The Minneapolis Lakers, 1949 to 1954, when they were in Minneapolis. And then the Vikings only won 1 title before the Super Bowl era. The NFL championship, before they turned it into the Super Bowl. They don't have a Super Bowl. They only have 1 NFL championship. That's it. Pre-Super Bowl.
Oh, I think the Cleveland Browns franchise even predates that Super Bowl.
And
I
then
know that the
and then the state
NFL
of,
champion.
and then the 7 national titles of Minnesota, 1960, yep, from the Minnesota Golden Gophers football.
Football
That's it.
program?
Yeah,
Oh.
1960s. That's it.
I think they're more known for wrestling.
That's what it's saying right there.
Kobe
But
Kingston's
overall, yeah, not much of a winning city if their recent titles are just a damn WNBA team. And then obviously the Wolves haven't won either, and the Wild either. So, so it could be a lot worse. Even though New York's been in a rough for a decade now.
I know the narrative is pushed for
And our recent titles are WNBA titles, so we're in that same boat for the last decade.
Hey, that was the greatest WNBA finals of all time. The best moment was when the buzzer went off.
And then the last recent New York title is obviously the Giants. That's it, 2011 to 12. That's it. The last title win, the New York Giants after that.
Yankees are back in 2009.
Yeah, that's the second after that.
Oh, yeah. YTC. Oh, my God. Jesus. This photo was taken back in 2025. Look at the chopping block. Jesus. Yikes. Is that... Oh, yeah, I forgot Andrade left.
Yep, Andrade's gone again. How many times they keep signing him and just to cut him afterwards?
Yeah, just for him to, like, gyrate in front of Latinas on Dynamite now. Motor City Machine Guns. They should be trainers now at this point of their careers. Like, they've been wrestling for like since the late 90s.
That's what happens mostly when they. I think that's what mostly happens to half of these NXT guys or others. Guys like Roderick Strong, for example, probably Kyle O'Reilly. Probably your who's a good wrestler, you can think technical wrestler, but they just can't get over the hump. Finn Balor? Something like that?
That's around the same boat, yeah.
Close enough, but not that distant, I guess. They're just good wrestlers, but they don't have much of a character. Yes, practically the prototype would be the Roderick Strong or fucking Kyle O'Reilly. They're really good wrestlers, but they can't get over with their own gimmicks. But they'll help others get over practically. They're like the equivalent to Davis Webb or fucking Ken Dorsey, I think, for coordinators. They suck ass as NFL quarterbacks, but they're really good offensive coordinators. And they can help others get over. Practically, yeah. That's what the equivalent to a good trainer is, literally. A bad quarterback, but a good coach.
That's insulting to say to a wrestler in their face, but to be fair, Johnny Gargano would teach a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, Gargano's another good example. He can't get that much over his main event scene, but he'll definitely be a good trainer when he retires. He'll definitely be one of those good trainers.
You know how much of a burial it is to say for your career that your greatest memories happen on NXT takeovers? That will punch. I want to punch somebody in the face for that. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't mind that. That's the kind of mediocrity most people would kill for. That's the kind of mediocrity most people would kill for. The simplicity of it. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, yeah, sure, but it's like, I guess because I growing up, when I was growing up, I always wanted to have my own gimmick. I always wanted to have my own depth.
He has pretty much everything. He had a memorable run in NXT, and also he has a wife and kids, and a really decently paying job. So that's much of a life people can ask for.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind for that much.
Mm-hmm.
No, because that's the human disease for you, man. Mm-hmm. Nothing is ever good enough, and then you just get more greedy. You want more and more, more and more until it destroys you, and it's not good enough, and it's never enough, and you don't stop to appreciate what you have.
Okay, I don't think BFAB got released. Did BFAB get released?
I thought she got. Did she get released again?
Oh, Nikki Cross got released. And Dexter Lumis got released.
They don't like dark character. Basically, the White Six got released. The whole Joe Gacy, fucking Bo Dallas, all of
Dexter
them got
Lumis,
released.
some of it, it's a set. I feel like he'd fit in some other federation.
Dexter Lumis, I thought he was a diamond in the rough, but obviously they didn't think much. Also, why does he look like Stone Cold with hair? Literally, I always said this man looked like Stone Cold with hair.
Mm-hmm. By the way, turning Adam Theory, not Theory. Austin Theory to a heel was the worst decision they would have done.
Overall, he can't get. Oh, he's just not that good.
No one cares. It's like these are good athletes, but they're not good wrestlers. If you know what I'm saying.
Because a lot of them are D1 athletes. They're not actual fans of the wrestling product. It's one thing to be a good wrestler, put in the craft and work, like the work ethic and stuff, but it's another to develop a aura or a character about yourself that sells. A larger than life product that people can resonate with from real life experiences that you can sell and give the impression of belief. That's also what's lacking. They don't have that passion and also that fundamental aspect about themselves they want to tap into and make it a genuine part of themselves that they carry over in the kayfabe. That's another reason why. Also, not to mention, they don't know how to sell the in-ring psychology of how to sell a narrative throughout a match.
They cannot. I've been complaining about that for years. They'll go straight to a Canadian destroyer.
They can't sell an injury. They can't sell a concussion, a neck injury, any type of injury to sell a narrative.
What's the biggest pet peeve? They're still trying to signal when to run the ropes or do like whenever they signal, and it's going to be a counter.
Oh yeah, that's too obvious. They're not subtle enough either with what they're going to do.
So keen and yet they still want the adulation from the fans.
You can hear them mic. You can literally hear them mic up, like when they're going to call a spot.
And then they still want to say John Cena can't wrestle. I remember when doing your rest spot, and that's the time for the babyface to get the reaction until it's time for the babyface to.
One thing I'll credit Cena for. No, Cena knew how to sell though with his facial expressions, with his in-ring psychology, like selling a narrative and injury and selling emotion. Cena was good at that too, so that's also why he got over. That aspect too with Cena.
Hell, even mid-carders back in the day, you felt so invested. Like the new day, it's like such a discography of guys that came from like comedic acts, and most of them being like the biggest parts of like the decade.
A lot of them are failed NFL players, a lot of failed gymnasts and DEIs that couldn't make the Olympics and basically had nowhere else to go and decided to put their talents in the wrestling, think they can get their ass kicked for a living, or basically women, get over enough to prop up a fan following and probably sell their body on OnlyFans afterwards when they get released anyways, if they don't wrestle.
Or if in Japan you're a female wrestler, you're just ugly to not be an idol. So you just, I'm sorry. Oh, an unstoppable hurricane of destruction. Brock Lesnar storms through Kofi Kingston in 8 seconds to seize a title that he's been holding for 6 months. 2, 3. That was still the funniest part of SmackDown. It's a shame too, because the New Day, they jumped the shark as soon as they started Kofi Mania. And the title run itself was so terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I was happy Kofi won after, that one guy you root for was a good worker and finally gets over. That one worker who finally gets over.
It's like, the equivalent to like your favorite coworker winning Employee of the Month, but he doesn't remember it. He forgot.
No, the one time he actually wins it, but he'll cherish it. That guy, but it won't be memorable.
And you know what's the worst part? YTC, he held that until the premiere episode of SmackDown when they moved to Fox.
Yep, and he got squashed.
Live. This is
just to get squashed.
Yeah, just to get squashed by Brock Lesnar. He feuded with Dolph Ziggler, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton. Who else? I think
they gave him the Rey Mysterio treatment, basically.
The only thing is, like, there's going to be continuous fanfare for Rey Mysterio as a singles competitor.
No, but as for when I mean Rey Mysterio, right? When he won the world title from WrestleMania from Kurt Angle, right? They treated him like he was a chump, like because he was an underdog, like he kept getting beat up every week, until he lost the title to Booker T. Literally, yeah. They kept treating him like a mid-carder. And he was the world champion.
Yeah, but here's the thing: at least Kofi didn't get assisted in the Rey Mysterio didn't get assisted in the promo. When I was seeing Kofi's push, even before he won the title, who was speaking more in his promos? Xavier and Big E. They buried him immediately after that. In the title run, it's like, why can't Kofi win it? Why can't Kofi? You tell Kofi. Why don't Kofi speak for himself? And then
Kofi can speak for himself. He's a well-established wrestler before the New Day. Nobody knew who Xavier Woods and Big E were before he introduced. Kofi was already a mainstay high flyer Jamaican sensation on his own.
Well, West African, but who's counting?
Well, that's what he was portrayed as until they switched over the countries. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, dude, why are we doing that to Kofi Kingston? It's like, I understand. It's like, oh, the gimmick is the New Day have his back and they support him. Have him talk for himself. Let him go for business for himself. If you don't want to break up the New Day, fine. But let him do stuff individually that don't always got to aspire on the New Day, or turn the New Day heel to have Kofi's title run look like it has more impact on the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Changing his personality. There's so much depth you can do. And guess what? That had nothing dark themed. And that was before TKO even took over.
Uh-huh.
So ineptitude was there off the jump. We can't just blame TKO. WWE just can't fire on something that they already don't invest themselves with. That was just, here's a world title. Damn, Kofi, shut the fuck up. Oh, but you're still not main eventing. Why? Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. Oh, Roman Reigns is still here. We'll have Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens headline over you. But winning the world title ain't shit. At that point, why did you want to win that prop, Kofi, if you already had a Hall of Fame career?
Pretty much, yeah.
You already are longest reigning tag. You have the most title runs over Edge and Christian and the Usos at that time period. You had the most mid-card titles won over the record, and you had the biggest highlight with the best WrestleMania entrance back at 32. That was a death sentence for a rivalry. So they put you in purgatory when they already give you the promotion. Winning the world ain't shit, especially with the brand split. Look at Jack Swagger. He is now doing power slap.
When he won the world title. Remember when he Money in the Bank? No, not world title. Money in the Bank, then world title.
Jack Swagger has never been over since he was with Zeb Coulter and fucking Cesaro.
Yeah, with the way
like oh, not that far. He has not that type of burial. All it took was one Rock promo to bury Val Venus. But my name is Billy.
My name is Billy. I just want kick.
And he won King of the Ring that time. You know who else won King of the Ring? Xavier Woods. What happened?
I just won King of the Ring. But there is still one problem that I absolutely suck.
Like, damn. Why do you know how much he still made that recurring joke around the Attitude Era? Edge literally said, I have proclaimed that I will not Billy Gunn this King of the Ring title run. Damn. They had a saying for it? A saying for a King of the Ring title run? That's crazy. And now we had to reimburse King of the Ring winners to get automatic title shots. Because until then, that was just a gimmick. To just be considered a king with no perks, no immunity, no privileges.
Remember when it actually meant something? When Austin won it, it meant something. Yeah, literally.
When Brock Lesnar won it, that meant something. Sheamus just got a gag after they booked him for the world title twice, and he didn't draw shit.
Ironically, it was Triple H. Ironically, the curtain call was a butterfly effect in its own right, which led to Austin winning the title. It was supposed to be Triple H earlier in '96. They were going to push him earlier instead of Austin, which is ironic with the whole curtain call. And then instead, Triple H got put in the back burner since they couldn't punish Shawn, and also the other two guys left. So yeah. Austin. Then we had the infamous promo, and that's what Rocket shot the Attitude Era with one of the biggest stars, which is crazy with the butterfly effect in its own.
And by the way, Hunter, can you please get yourself out of the Attitude Era photo to promote the Monday Night Wars photo to promote 2K26? You're not the biggest. You were never the biggest moment of Attitude Era. There's like 5 other superstars that were more.
He came in mostly in the late Attitude Era when it's near its end, really.
Yeah, like when was he a main event star around?
Not in the early Attitude Era. The early Attitude Era. No, he didn't get over to to that Heat promo afterwards when he became the game.
Yeah, at SummerSlam, and still like it was like, oh, who's the Mount Rushmore of the Attitude Era?
And then he switched over from his pants to trunks. Yeah, that's when it changed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and by the way, and I'm gonna be honest, I know that it's not all because of TKO. I never rated Triple H. since I was a child, gang. None of his shirts ever were cool. If you bought a Triple H shirt, it was solely a DX shirt from 2006.
Sure.
You
No,
never
that's the only
got
Triple H shirt I ever owned. Only Triple H shirt I earned was DX.
You never got the Triple H, him doing the pose shirt, the King of Kings
I only like
shirt.
this logo. That's it. That's about it.
I think I saw more Hornswoggle shirts. Bye.
I was wanted that. Also, got to get that Randy Orton RKO. I had one, I think, where the infamous RKO NWO font.
Metallic shirts Triple H had. You had a John Cena 8-bit shirt. I wanted
John Cena. I remember owning the 07 jersey.
You know, it was one shirt. You
the
know,
camo, the one with the camo in 07. Yeah.
And Edge had a rated R. He had a rated R hockey jersey back in 07 that I really wanted.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite Cena attire though. The SVR 07, I think. 08. And then 07 after. Yeah, the 08 with camo hat and the damn black shirt with the I think yellowish colors on it, and then he had the white wristbands and stuff and green pants. That's my favorite one. Yeah. Appearance wise, yeah.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Santino Morella's shirt was good too.
That was my favorite Cena attire. Then after that's the 06 one for me in WrestleMania 22. So, yeah.
But you're telling me, people are telling me it's like, oh, but Triple H, yeah, when he was part of D-Generation X and the second iteration after that wasn't as popular. But all because he was part of the corporation. It wasn't because DX was the funnest part.
No, let's be honest. The game is not just only being the game. It's literally the game. That's why he's called a cerebral assassin for a reason. He know how to play the long game when it came to marrying the boss's daughter and also being the best friend to the star of the company at the time. So, yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you want to put him for Mount Rushmore for Ruthless Aggression era, for the most overplayed entrance for SmackDown versus Raw games, sure. But, like...
no. Ruthless Aggression, Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
simple.
don't want to put him over Rey Mysterio, Batista, John Cena.
I wouldn't put Triple H on there. I would actually put you put John Cena.
Jeff Hardy.
No, I wouldn't put Jeff Hardy. I would put Brock Lesnar. That's another one. Oh, yeah. The first Cena and Lesnar for me. Kurt Angle.
Eddie Guerrero.
No, Eddie has a case, but I put Kurt Angle there. That's my first three, yeah. And then Undertaker for my 4.
Hell, we're an inclusive channel. We can also put Trish Stratus and Lita.
And if you want to switch out for the female side, yeah, you could put in the footnote. I would put Trish Stratus, but yeah.
Mickie James.
Lena.
Somehow she was less impactful than Stephanie McMahon. I gave head to Triple H. That means I deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. What?
If you want my Mount Rushmore, then that's my 4 go-tos. Okay. Oh no, Batista. I forgot. Yeah, they swap up Batista too. I would put him up there.
Imagine one guy's like the disrespect on Triple H is like, I'll put Carlito over you. You what?
No, Undertaker was injured a lot by then, so I'll probably give it to fucking Batista.
Undertaker, we'd probably give him more of the new generation and Attitude Era. Even though
that's my 4 go-to. Yeah, Batista, Kurt Angle, fucking John Cena, Brock Lesnar. That's my 4.
What can you say about? Let's be fair. We can add PG Era, I guess.
PG Era, Cena again. Obviously, he was the face. Cena, Batista, Orton, and fucking PG Era. Who would give it the last spot to? I'm thinking. Roman Reigns. No, the PG. No, Roman Reigns was in the Shield by then. When it was in the PG Era.
Oh yes, yeah,
CM Punk. That's the last. Yeah, I give it to CM Punk. Yeah, the last spot. The PG Era, Mount Rushmore.
Oh, I forgot this website does eras too. So there's reality era. Yes, Jesus Christ, that's so weird to say.
The reality era, Seth and Roman for me. Mm-hmm. That's obviously the first. Brock Lesnar. I'd put Brock Lesnar up there. He was
AJ Styles.
And AJ Styles, yeah. Those are my 4. The reality era, yeah, I'll put him up there too.
Not those Del Rio in the video footage, no. We respect women here. Bray Wyatt as well, if you want to add.
Bray has a case, but I wouldn't put him over Those guys I just mentioned that carried
Yeah,
the
especially
reality era.
Bray Wyatt. We'll say like he would have been the greatest what if story if WWE's booking never existed.
He's one of the best creative minds
Yeah.
I've seen, but definitely, yeah. He's definitely a top 5 character with The Undertaker. I'd put that in my opinion. Overall character, yeah.
I've never seen of the biggest disrespect of booking since fumbling the Fiend twice.
They haven't done right since he won the world title, and they buried him to Orton. Even though I like Orton, he should have went over.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous thing. Why get Orton over?
Have him win randomly on a pay-per-view no one would expect him to win.
But we did it. We did it. He's world champion. Boo. It's like Bray Wyatt is never supposed to be a transitional champion like that.
Especially he's proven he can carry for promo.
And
he'll probably hold the title for a few months before.
On every episode of Raw, I remember he let the whole world.
Yeah, he literally. He literally had the whole world in his hands. He had chants. He had the whole crowd chanting that song, and also that chant he was doing. Literally, it was over organically.
Elias, that was also a big upset. I liked Elias. But Bray Wyatt could have been made at box office level if they booked him right. Not even to give him the Fiend gimmick, but just if they kept him with the Wyatt family.
But they could have expanded on the lore.
Hell, that's all they could. You know what's crazy? TNA did a better job with broken Matt Hardy than they ever did with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, with the whole House of Hardy Covenant location lore.
The decay feud with the Hardys was probably one of the best parts of TNA, and that was when they were down.
It was definitely the shitter, but
you know who made the Decay's theme song?
Decay? What, Jeff Hardy?
No. The TNA's Decay. It was a faction with like Abyss, Crazy.
I know Rosemary. I know that.
Rosemary.
Great. Who made that theme?
You'll probably like recognize the band.
Will I now?
Because it was very catchy, but I don't remember the band. I'm not trying to play all of it. I think it was Left Behind by Kenneth Nixon. But I think they had one by Marilyn Manson.
Really?
Yeah, I think they had a theme with Marilyn Manson on it. And that was like their best tag team at the time against Jeff and Matt when they stopped their feud because they had their final deletion match at like I think it was Bound for Glory like 2015. That was like the best moments before like WWE signed back Jeff and Matt back in 2017. Because they already accomplished everything at that time period. And that was like the biggest relevance for like TNA at that time. Because they still had like Bobby Lashley, I think. James Storm, EC3, DJZ, Austin Aries.
I am in the top 1% of unemployment now.
Oh, no. YTC, he's back on TNA again.
Oh, yeah. He went back, I remember now.
I was like, I'm on the top 1% of unemployment. And, no, catering. He should have saw that as soon as like EC1. Where's EC1? Where's EC1 and EC2?
EC1. Where's EC2 and 3? Where's EC2 and 1?
And then they start giving him the cup gimmick back when they were chasing the 24/7 title.
And they didn't have him say a single word during that Alexa promo. He was just quiet the whole time.
He probably had heat backstage. That wouldn't surprise me. There's no way.
Him and Velveteen clashed a lot, so. And they were doing a lot of coke back then, so.
Shout out to Velveteen Dream for that.
Yeah, they were both on the coke parties and stuff.
Oh, why are we having Diddy parties in developmental?
It's literally Love Island down there at this point at the PC. It's Love Island at this point. Notice how a lot of couples in NXT get together. It's literally Love Island and Diddy parties.
Just saying I'm innocent. That's his whole gimmick.
The Dream does not know memory of that.
The Dream has no memory of that. Let me bleach my hair. And it sucks too because I loved Velveteen Dream when he was on NXT. That's the sad. That was
Another waste of talent. Yeah.
Waste of so much charisma, so great flamboyancy. His entrances were my favorite part of NXT Takeover.
His performances too.
When he was facing Aleister Black, fighting over his name, trying to show him some respect around feuding with Ricochet, winning the NXT North American Championship. I actually grown to like NXT a lot more because back then I was watching it casually. I was just waiting for takeovers.
Yeah. I was more pumped for that than the main roster. I went to NXT over SummerSlam. That's how good it was. I chose an NXT event over SummerSlam.
One friend of mine drove all the way. I think they were over in Atlantic City,
and I wasn't disappointed. And I was not disappointed as expected. The takeover was better than the SummerSlam at the question.
Takeover Dallas was my first takeover I watched.
First takeover. I watched, I think Brooklyn, the first one. The first Brooklyn event's my first ever takeover. I did watch the NXT main shows in 2013.
Title.
I saw when Bayley came in. I saw when Becky came in when she was doing a little tap gimmick, Irish dancing gimmick.
Oh God, you watched? That was a river dance. That was
whatever she was doing, coming out to the Irish theme, and then outside of the world theme, she was literally in green tap dancing like an Irish. That's
I would have asked for my non-compete cause now. If that was
then obviously when Neville was over and after he beat Bo Dallas,
you know what happened in Takeover Dallas? You know who debuted that time?
Nakamura, I remember.
It was 2016.
Yeah, Nakamura, he fought against Sami Zayn.
And Austin Aries.
Yeah, I remember that too. I didn't remember. They did nothing with Austin Aries. They did nothing with Austin Aries. They did all that just to have him feud with No Way Jose.
Yeah, brother. But he was at WrestleMania kickoff.
Yeah,
I remember that he was like that was. Still
I think he beat Neville. Yeah, when he beat Neville for the cruiserweight title. Yeah.
No, he lost to Neville.
Oh no, I remember. Yeah, you're right. He lost to Neville, the Austin Aries. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a great match though. But 205 Live was such a fumble. I forgot about 205 Live. Jesus.
I went to the WrestleMania. Tony Nese and Drew Gulak won, I think.
Tony Nese. I think he's all elite now.
Yeah, when he won the cruiserweight title, that's what WrestleMania I went to.
Oh God!
And also when Kurt Hawkins finally won a match with Zack Ryder.
Yeah,
they finally won him
for the tag titles.
He finally won a. Finally won a.
You were at MetLife at WrestleMania.
I was in 19. Yeah, no, not 19. Fucking 30, 35. 20 in 2019. I meant to say.
How did you stay up?
I did. No, I did stay up. I stood up actually. Believe it or not. I did not go to sleep that night. I literally stood up for 24 hours, like until I went to bed at the Raw after WrestleMania. Then I went to bed. I didn't get no sleep that night. The trains took forever. I didn't get home till like 5 a.m. I said, "Fuck it." I downed 3 different bunches of coffee, and I stood up the whole day, getting through the day just drinking coffee. I was awake for 36 plus hours. After that WrestleMania I went to, I couldn't sleep at all.
Oh. Well, YTC, I think this is the worst significance you could put.
That's how, and it was literally, and then I was still sleep deprived while I was watching the Raw at the WrestleMania too.
You what? I still remember that the main event. I think it was Kofi Kingston versus Seth Rollins, and it's like, oh yeah, they're not gonna do a title. They're gonna end it in the DQ. They ended in the DQ, and that was like 3 hours I wasn't getting back. And then this 2 hours, because that was the time I was watching wrestling consistently for the channel. YTC, you forgot SmackDown Live was the next day. So you were watching. So people had to wait until probably, I don't know if they were still airing SmackDown Live in New York still. Oh my God, you have to watch SmackDown on a Tuesday. Right after watching 3 Hour Mania. And NXT on a Wednesday. Thank God for the new schedule. And NXT UK, yeah, that was 2019 was still NXT UK. Then that was newly iterated. You know what else? I think. Nah, I think that was before the Cruiserweight Classic. Cruiserweight Classic was like 2016. That was like the worst schedule of television for television, man. That was too much wrestling.
Yeah, too much at the time. I remember I was watching the UK, but I didn't watch the weekly show. I only saw it on YouTube anyways. But most of the time, I did enjoy the TakeOver Londons over there. I did enjoy the UK takeovers. They were also phenomenal too over there.
Blackpool was also, I think, big there.
I loved the Blackpool matches. I loved the Grizzled Young Veterans at the time. I loved fucking Gunther when he was Walter. Fucking Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne when he fought Joe Coffey is fucking Pete Dunne. They had a few names. And then I saw the earlier stages of Lyra Valkyria with Kaylee Reyes too.
Blackheart up in there.
Yeah, when she was Eva, I think Eva Valkyria. She went by her actual first name before she changed it to Lyra. I remember, she went by her first actual name.
And then they all turned to Diddy and got in trouble.
Yeah, the Me Too movement turned them into Diddy,
They made the Heritage Cup their gimmick trophy.
I will say, for as productive the Me Too movement was for exposing these predators, it also ruined dating experiences for women. Now they'll just assume any guy without their standards are creeps by default. That's also one. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword with how I look at it. Yeah, but it won't. It won't stop me from trying because I know I know where my heart lies, but still, it is what it is, though.
We can all thank not Drew Galloway. What's his not Drew Galloway.
Drew Gulak?
What's his name? Jack. He had this gentleman gimmick.
Oh, Jack Gallagher. There you go.
Jack Gallagher. We can all thank Jack Gallagher.
Yeah, he was another one. I think it was also Joe Coffey and Wolfgang.
Joe Coffey. Oh God.
Basically Gallus. Yeah, the Gallus. Basically.
The Gallus. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look at the guy still here.
It was Gallus, and it was. I think it was. Who else was in it? Yeah, J.D. McDonough. Yeah, Jordan Devlin at the time. He was also involved too. Jordan Devlin, J.D. McDonough, currently now from Judgment Day.
Oh,
he was on there. Yeah, that's what JD stands for. Jordan Devlin McDonough. Yeah.
Way better than Fergal Balor.
Sure.
All due respect to Finn Balor. I'm just
that's
glad
literally his twin. But yeah.
Yeah, Ilya Dragunov, Isla Dawn.
Isla Dawn.
Yeah, who else was here?
Eddie Dennis, no, stop.
Oh, yikes. Marty Scurll, yes. Thank God he wasn't here. He would have got...
Marty Scurll, no. I'm trying to think who was here.
He would have...
I know... Oh, yeah, Flash Webster, fucking...
Tony Storm!
Mark Andrews? The actual other Mark Andrews, not the NFL Mark Andrews. There was an actual Mark Andrews, the Welsh dude.
Tony Storm. Oh, yeah, Zaya Brookside. Wolfgang.
He was the daughter of one of the trainers, yeah. Zaya Brookside.
Gunter.
They also had Mako Satomura beat Kaylee Ray.
Travis Banks. Piper Nevin. I forgot she's your.
When she was dude before she. Oh, yeah. Gunther's current wife, Ginny. I think she was a character there, too.
Oh, wow. I didn't
Gunther's wife, yeah.
And Nigel McGuinness was on commentary. Yeah, and Noam Dar, but he was predominantly 205 Live at the time.
Because he was obsessed with the beautiful Alicia Fox. I remember that. The way he said it with the way he sounded Scottish, but he spoke with a lisp. That's why he's half Israeli and half Scottish. So yeah, that's.
And don't forget Chris Hero or Cass. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, my alimony bills. My alimony bills
that I don't, Abs. Oh,
I remember that. Why didn't I get picked over Roman? Catches no or Chris Hero.
What does he have that I don't, Abs? Oh, let's see.
That would have been basically the most marked faction ever if you think of it, because they're all indie darlings. Because they had two indie darlings with Seth and John Moxley.
You guys wouldn't have cut it back
Tyler
at
Black.
Final battle.
Black. They had the most indie fucking faction they could have conjured until Roman came along. Thank God Roman came along.
They would have got the core treatment. Oh God! Thank God.
Yeah, if Roman didn't come there to give him that mysterious aura.
Oh God!
That quiet aura.
Daniel Bryan, but you would have stayed fired.
That quiet aura.
Chris Hero was like a great. I actually.
He was a great wrestler too. I seen him in Ring of Honor.
What was the poor condition?
But he wasn't Roman. He's obviously not Roman because Roman.
Yeah,
we all saw how Roman turned out.
He looked so overweight because I remember he was like with Cassidy.
Yeah, he was skinny, but now he gained a lot of weight in NXT. When he was in NXT, he gained a lot of weight. That's also too why he gained weight.
I can see why Keith Lee loved it there. I can see why Keith Lee loved it. The catering.
Bask in the gluttony.
Bask in the gluttony. I should have made the.
For I am limited. Who is mean? That's me in catering, you see. Rhetorical question, but you know the answer. And I ain't playing the
Who's hungry? Keith Lee.
And I ain't playing the run. Eat my fridge from that bridge, boy. You gonna get beat. Something like that.
Keith Lee, you're blocking Apollo Crews. He's got a main event.
He's
finally headlining? No, I mean he's got a main event match on main event. Oh.
I'm invincible tonight. Oh, stop.
No, that's Superstars.
Oh, damn it. I missed that. That was better than main event. Superstars.
2009. I was watching 2009
I was watching
2011.
I'm rising up. I've had enough.
YTC Superstars is one of the matches you never ask for, but you're bored.
That's basically SVR level right there. You simulated SVR. You simulated the whole season. And that shit will probably look better than TKO.
Oh, YTC, don't you want to see... spin the wheel. Don't you want to see Davey Boy Smith versus... David Hart Smith versus Ted DiBiase Jr. on a Thursday? I got work.
I got school the next day, sir.
I got class the next day, sir. I watched Impact after that. That got me watching Impact. That made me watch Impact. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna tell me I'm gonna watch Yoshitatsu versus fucking Zack Ryder.
Yoshitatsu slander will not be tolerated.
Instead of AJ Styles versus Jeff Hardy on Impact.
Don't do my boy Yoshi like that. Yep.
And then Shelton Benjamin made these racially, because I was watching ECW too. Thank God.
Oh yeah, that's too far. That's too far. Should have given him the Jinder Mahal treatment.
Konnichiwa. You thought Jinder Mahal was racist. You forgot this is 2000s humor.
First off, how is Triple H more racist? He made Triple H look like a saint. First off, how did Triple H manage to get more racist just for asking Booker T to fetch him a top after he threw $1 at him? Yep, you remember?
Go pick up that dollar. Hey, when you keep shucking and jiving in front of the... It's okay, guys. It's a game. It's getting heat, brother. It's good heat, brother. And guess what? Racism wins because at WrestleMania 19, Triple H beats Booker T.
He literally beat him.
YTC, they're telling us racism wins.
Hey, I mean, technically we are racist all the time when we say, a bunch of... But you know what the irony of is? We're less racist than the actual closeted racist. The irony of it.
WWE's where racism wins. Kofi Kingston Revolution.
Hey, at least they don't hide it. At least don't give them credit for that. They don't hide the racism.
Washed in 8 seconds after a whole year's world champion.
Hey, man, credit to them, though. At least they don't hide their racism. Many people hide their racism. They're being, kiss ass and nice. That's the more worse racism because they're actually racist than actual people portraying the racist gimmicks.
Keep it up. Then Teddy Long telling me that 70s Ric Flair called him the N-word, I believed him automatically.
No, I believe Ric Flair. Hell, I believe Ric Flair was more racist than Vince. At least Vince will say it openly.
Coked up, divorced, happy, Ric Flair's gonna...
It's always the people who claim they're not racist, but they say it behind closed doors instead of Vince saying it by comparison the actual... And he didn't care. No, literally. They're less racist. They're more or less racist than the actual racists that are closeted.
No, I love the black. I mean the black people. Yeah, we can call them that now. Whoa, what?
I hate everyone equally when it comes to even my own people. We don't be caring.
Because I'm bad. And it's just funny too, because I remember also what else was racially motivated storylines. happening around that time. I mean, except for every
No.
Eddie Guerrero feud.
I think the
Brock
character
Lesnar.
of Vito from SmackDown, I think in the mid 2000s,
God.
the character of Vito, they literally had him dressed in a skirt. And I think it was a play on The Sopranos. A guy literally named Vito because the character came out as a gay.
It was you, Vito.
I think it was based on The Sopranos at the time because it was the mid 2000s when he came out as gay, and it was and the hypocrisy of the mafia being that it's worse to be gay than a murderer.
Yeah, so we're gonna make him be pesky heels. You know what's the worst part too? They would have been.
And then obviously you had Pirates of the Caribbean with fucking Paul Burchill. That's literally
don't bring that up.
They literally brought anything inspired from the 2000s. That's literally Pirates of the Caribbean. Hell, don't you fucking tell me Mordecai was not based on Lord of the Rings, but fucking. Mordecai.
No, it was. It was. Mordecai was. Mordecai is just a whitewashed version of Damian Priest, if we're being honest.
That's literally it. Yeah. Pasty and what? Literally Mordecai. That literally sounds like a Lord of the Rings fucking boss right there, or something you see in Final Fantasy.
Mordecai, Rigby. And you're telling me that's the guy that was going to be the next Undertaker.
Hey, in the words of Tony Atlas, a lot of wrestling culture is a parody of real life. What do you think you saw in the 80s? You saw the American guy versus the foreign guy a lot. And then you saw Hulk Hogan literally wearing the colors of fucking McDonald's, the most American thing you can think of, McDonald's. Yellow and fucking red. Literally. He was wearing it. Of American culture with a McDonald's.
Diego Pavia wearing the Burger King. I'm joking. But besides that, it's the same thing as like when Paul Burchill and Katie Lee Burchill had this weird Alabama vibe going on.
Oh, yeah, there was some incest storyline apparently they were trying to invert.
It was better than the storyline that they were thinking with Stephanie and Vince back in 2004. They were actually trying to insinuate
an incest storyline where he got his own daughter pregnant, which is crazy.
What? And bro, she whips it out, bro.
Excuse me while I whip this thing out. Then again, they gave her the Cardi B treatment. Remember when she spiked Shawn Michaels' drink?
Oh, wow.
She spiked his drink or something.
Hey, at least she didn't do anything illegal. I mean, I still remember the Dawn Marie with Tori Wilson storyline.
Oh, yeah. And also her being a MILF to like her father. Al Wilson, I think he kayfabe died.
I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, if it was with like Vince, it would have been too obvious. Because they already did that with Sable. Vince was ready with Sable.
Yeah, and Sable actually sued the company, which is the irony of it, and she still brought it back.
Oh yeah, I don't think Sable doesn't even want her children to be involved in the business.
Probably. I mean, he has 3 sons, I think. So one thing, one of them found the following footsteps.
Yeah.
So, yeah. One of his sons.
Oh my god! And then they tried to still do controversial angles back in 2019. YTC.
No, but I actually saw Brock talk. I'm surprised he's actually more introverted and more like than we think when you heard his interviews.
Oh yeah, he said all he does is chill out, eat steak, and like chill.
Yeah, literally the same thing I'd like to do. Most of his hobbies, I would definitely kill the dude. Go, shoo! Don't let me get him.
Shout out to Brock Lesnar, man. Down to earth, and he went aside and let Obafemi beat him. Thank God.
No, but yeah, it's pretty much the same. I'm very quiet. I'm not a people person like him either. I keep a small circle with people. So yeah.
Just like Paige, she's a people pleaser. I'm sorry. Shout out to Del Rio.
No, I can't be extroverted. I can't talk to everybody. I'm not everybody's friend. Like
I fucking hate people.
No, I can't wear my feelings on my sleeve like all the time. I don't know how people who are extroverted do that all the time that are outgoing. Hell no. I don't wear my heart on my sleeve. I protect my energy and peace. I gotta protect my energy.
Yeah, gotta protect your peace of mind, guys. Don't be like Rusev and allow your wife to choose some big black man over you. Then put
not even big black man. Didn't she technically choose Liv Morgan in the storyline?
Well, no. Well, Lano. They try to tease a lesbian storyline at the same time.
Yep.
As well as
with Liv Morgan.
At this point, just say this is the black storyline. All due respect, just say make it the black. This is a black angle. The
They inferred a lot of lesbian storylines. The last recent lesbian storyline they inferred was Tatum and Lyra, but that didn't go nowhere. The way she was touching her hair and shit, hell no.
Lana and Liv Morgan were all in on it. They didn't care. They actually wanted to go all in with the storyline.
That would have been cool.
Bobby Lashley was okay with it too.
It would have been cool if the fucking storyline with fucking Tatum and Lyra, they actually went lesbian, but they turned them all. I think it would have been wild. But then again, Shawn Michaels running NXT, so it would have been faster.
We're gonna go forward and let Queen Charmel show up pregnant again with Jason Jordan's brother. It was Carmelo Hayes instead.
It was Carmelo. It was me, Dick Carmelo, the whole time.
Hey, that's what you get, Carmelo, for dating Kalani Jordan. That broke my heart. That woman's beautiful. You better treat her right. But damn, this is your life segment. As soon as I just never got the hype of Sami Zayn, as soon as 2017 happened and they did that "This Is Your Life" segment with Bobby Lashley with the sisters thing, everybody disliked that dislike ratio system. Amy Schumer didn't start it. It was because of Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn. Oh, and Jey Uso's world title run. Oh, you mean tag run? Tag title run? Oh no, you're not safe. Jey Uso trying to yeet his way in front of the crowd. As soon as they cut his music, everybody stays quiet. No reaction. 4 letters, 1 word. It's not even 1 word. It's not even 4 letters.
If you, in the words of Drew, if you would have said you first, you probably would have been the more famous Uso, right, Jimmy?
Hell, Jimmy was the better Uso, character-wise.
Yeah, he could cut a promo by comparison to Jay.
Hell, and you know what? Solo Sikoa would have been better for the push. And that guy hasn't.
But they ruined him too.
Roster so long, he's never even been at a WrestleMania match. That's a crazy.
And in the words of John Cena, you're nothing but a less famous bootleg Taz.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
We waited months for you to say something, and that's all you could say.
And he did that with a bad throat too. He did that with a terrible throat.
He cooked him with a bad throat. No, did he? Yeah. He literally cooked them on a bad throat.
It's like, and imagine that's actually John Cena's actual thoughts. It's like, you guys suck. All y'all are never over.
He put them both over. We put Austin Theory and fucking Solo over.
I'd rather have a bald spot than have panned crowd noise because
for my match because nobody cares.
That's crazy burial.
Shit, I'd rather be bald too than that. Shit,
what's wrong with me? Your roster.
Hey, listen. If my day comes where I don't have hair anymore, luckily I have photos of me with hair, right? And plus AI exists. But if that comes, we're not ashamed of going bald, to be honest. Well, some probably are, most of the majority are ashamed to go bald. If anything, it's a sign of maturity and confidence. Girls like that shit too.
Yeah, people like the 8-ball look YTC when you're Bobby Lashley.
Especially when you grow your beard out. Oh, if you look like Kratos or shoot, that's a bonus. Shoot, I might get the Tommaso Ciampa if I go bald one day, like completely because of my, my hair starts spinning or breaking out.
I don't know if Tommaso Ciampa had the longer hair. I was about to say Karrion Kross, but it'll work.
No, Tommaso started balding actually by comparison to Karrion. That's why when Tommaso had hair in the 2005 promo, and then he started balding, yeah. If that happens to me, then I'll do it. I'll grow my beard out like Tommaso.
Tony D'Angelo probably going to meet him there.
Because if that's the case, that means the testosterone went from my hair follicles to my beard now.
Oh yeah, Ricky Sainz. I was shocked he got it. I think he had the weakest reception out of all the NXT call-ups.
Shoot, I'll grow my beard out and then probably braid it or something like that, and then go bald. If it ends up going bald, I would now rock a comb over.
Oh, I don't know.
Or a Paul Heyman, or do a Paul Heyman stuff. No.
I guess I dye my hair, but I won't try to braid it.
I've dyed my hair before. I was back in high school. I think I went through a phase, but whatever.
Where are you? Because I'm sorry.
Shoot, if me losing weight, I might rock better if I dye my hair again. I might get some tips here and there. You never know.
But in WWE, I'm gonna say this politely: get rid of the fucking brand split. I've been waiting for this for 10 years. Get rid of the goddamn brand split. Find the definite face of the company.
They haven't found that in a long time. Obviously, it's not. Seth is never the number one guy. He's the number one worker. Not Cody either. Roman's going to be Roman's going to eventually want to leave after the part-time stuff. So.
Oh no! I think he says he might be. He'll make regular appearances, but I doubt he'll wrestle consistently like he used to.
Yeah, eventually over time, once injuries pile on, or the time away from family or responsibilities, they'll ship them away.
Stop fucking burying monster heels. Gunter's fucked.
Overall,
we know he's not getting over and beating Cody. You have him feuding with Cody after retiring 2 superstars. And yes, he should be getting a world title push. But just pushing him to SmackDown with no rhyme or reason? What's the authority figures even pushing for this?
Yeah, I'm puzzled as well.
Get a heel general manager. For God's sakes. TV's boring with a babyface GM unless you're Teddy Long.
They tried a babyface GM and look how that turned out.
Like, you have 2 stepfathers trying to get the crowd's validation. You have Adam Pearce trying to feud with Paul Heyman. You don't look tough feuding with Paul Heyman. No one looks tough feuding with Paul Heyman, Adam Pearce. And you're a former professional wrestler, and the first thought is like, you know what, Paul? I don't like you. Good shit. I don't care.
Wait, they made Ricky Saints lose in his debut? Yeah, exactly. They gave him a Karrion Kross treatment.
Oh yeah, they never rate these guys that actually try to talk on the mic. And Karrion Kross was like B-rated because he had his own brand. The guy was already selling merch, and he had his own presentation. They just didn't fuck with him, and it sucks too because I like Karrion Kross's presentation. I liked it when he was bald, and he had his trunks.
Yep.
He had the cool logo. I mean,
the
Office of Pain got released for like
he also had the AOP. I remember he had the AOP as backups.
Backs. And now it's like, now your wife is gonna do stuff again. Hopefully they go to AEW. I felt like
Regal is a great heel GM. Oh yeah, now he's running the Bloodline. No, the whatever faction he's running with his own son and
William
Finley's son.
Oh, where's he at now?
Isn't he running a faction with his son Charlie? He's running a faction in NXT, I think. No, NXT.
Oh,
with his son, literally his son. Yeah, Charlie Dempsey.
Oh yeah,
part of I think it's another Bloodline legacy because they have Santino Marella's daughter in it.
I didn't know Charlie Dempsey was related to William Regal.
That's literally his son. You don't see the resemblance? That's literally his son.
It's because of the hair. I just don't know.
And also the accent. He has the facial looks and everything. It's literally Regal, but younger.
Charlie Dempsey looks like Timothy Thatcher. I can never tell.
He's literally Regal's son. Even though he's American raised, he has an accent too, so that tells you enough right there.
That's better nepotism than Ava was NXT GM. Because Ava was so fucking dull. And
then obviously, also they have Finley's son, and I think in the manager group.
Yeah, I know
David Finley's son. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The least popular leader of Bullet Club.
And then they have they have Santino's daughter as the female counterpart in that faction with Channing.
Beautiful.
Santino's daughter, yeah. Santino's daughter, yeah. I don't know. They got that in the faction
with her and her boyfriend.
Yeah, Channing. No, they're literally in the faction together. Mm. Yeah, Channing Sachs before he was with Tony D'Angelo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he won the title. Toast. So shout out to him too. He won the title. Tony D'Angelo. Yeah.
By the way, Ava, thank God she's gone from the WWE because I'm going to say this politely.
It's clear she didn't want to be. It's clear she didn't really care that much.
By the way, she couldn't even fit in the business too because she was chopped.
Not only that, she also couldn't wrestle too when she was with the fucking Schism.
Remember the
she was in the Schism with Joe Gacy.
People were
also. I didn't get the point of that gimmick too either with the Schism with they ruined the Grizzle. They ruined the Grizzle Young Veterans with that too gimmick too, both of them, and they got released. That they had another good tag team with the Grizzled Young Veterans too.
Now they're on AEW.
Uh-huh.
The same thing they did with FTR. So.
No, because both are excellent wrestlers too, and he can cut a promo to Zach Gibson, so that's also why too.
We might snatch the Acclaimed from AEW. That could be possible.
Hell, fucking Gibson got more over than the fucking half these wrestlers with the whole "if you hate Gibson, shoes off" fucking thing.
Oh, Andre Chase got released. That surprised me.
Oh yeah, Chase U is Theo's still there at least. Theo is still there. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, but Chase was like the best part. I liked his segments on NXT.
Yeah, I did like Chase University too. Mm-hmm.
That was like the funnest part. And now you got Blake Monroe. And by the way, they needed to get Blake Monroe. The women's division is completely chopped.
It's just they don't have no one. It's just Tatum and fucking JC Jane at the time.
They promoted Tiffany Stratton to the women's U.S. Championship division. Just say
you don't really you really don't have much in the women's division besides Tatum and Sol Ruka and fucking yeah, and that's it. That's really about it. It's just Tatum really and the other girl. That's it.
Tatum Paxley, didn't she beat Charlotte Flair? Is Charlotte Flair's coming from headlining WrestleMania last time?
No, she didn't beat Charlotte. No, she beat fucking Blake Monroe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's only have Izzy Dame, I think. That's it.
Yeah.
That's really about it. You don't have that much talent after Fatal Influence left besides Sol Ruka and the other two. Yeah.
Get rid of the brand split if you're going to get rid of that much depth, gang. That's just
for NXT.
Not applicable. Especially for NXT that have a lack of male stars. Don't get me wrong; they'll always try to replenish it each time.
And then they just got the fucking bootleg Randy Orton, aka Vakir's boyfriend.
Miles Bourne.
Yep, bootleg Randy Orton. I'm not referring to him as his own person because how is your girlfriend more over than you? Your girlfriend's more
half dead baldy. He's not even better than who's the guy from AEW?
That half deaf bootleg Randy
Kyle
Orton.
Fletcher. He's just
he's lucky too. This man, hell, is Kyle Fletcher even over than his own girlfriend? Sky Blue?
No.
Yes, that is Sky Blue.
And the only reason why is because of I forgot what it's called, the Don Callis family.
Also, I wonder what dumb name they're gonna give them. Evil.
Yeah, you are.
I blame New Japan for the fall of the Bullet Club. That's a fact.
Oh yeah, evil. Oh yeah, New Japan. They already were over abusing gaijins into the sake of, and AEW has killed New Japan as well. Oh my god, AEW has plucked
monopolized the Indian market because they took over Ring of Honor and they monopolized the majority of the Indian markets of booking. So it's basically AEW or WWE, practically your options. Or if you want to go to Mexico and take a shot, those are the only three factions you can really go to.
YTC, I'm going to say this politely. New Japan's not even the biggest Japanese promotion right now.
Yeah, because AEW took over.
Yeah, look, people are watching.
AEW's monopolizing the indie market. But on a global scan, though, if you're going global, then it's WWE's territory, obviously. But yeah.
AAA's bigger at this point now.
Mm-hmm.
They have
the best shot you have is Mexico.
Platform. That's it. Yeah.
They own AAA, but they're independent more.
CMLL with AEW is bigger. Pro Wrestling hell, the women's Japanese promotions are bigger now. What? Shimmer? Is it called Shimmer?
Who now?
Shimmer. It's a predominantly women's division, women's promotion in Japan.
I never heard of that.
It's where like Io Sky and
I never heard of that promotion.
Well, yeah, because it's like mainly a women's promotion.
And it's in Japan too, so.
Wait, what did Jinder Mahal say? No, I'm done. No, I'm not losing my job for that. No. Samoan Wrestling Entertainment, absolutely well said.
Stardom. Oh, damn.
Stardom. Thank you. That one too. All Japan. I don't know if All Japan Pro Wrestling still exists.
Also, have you ever saw a YouTube video called "The Unreality of Wrestling"?
I thought that was an actual show.
The Starcrust Lovers, the whole Roman Reigns storyline, like from his in-ring debut, and then how it intertwines with Cody's storyline.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about 30 years in the history back when wrestling was just territorial, and they basically were the mafia. Basically, they were treating it like the mafia, and they all wanted Vince's head when he monopolized all their markets back then. So yeah, I did not realize how that they treated it like a mafia back then with wrestling.
Garza, oh my god, I forgot Humberto and Garza are still there. Oh god, they might get released too. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, they won the clip, man, so I'm not gonna. And because he broke his father's promise of not going against their territories. So yep.
Oh yeah, when Paul Heyman said that, you broke your father's promise.
And then when your father died, you competed. You ran everyone, including me, out of business. And also, I fucking knew it. The Attitude Era was inspired by ECW. They even admitted it this whole time. I knew it. Basically, ECW saved the Attitude Era and wrestling overall, which is crazy. They were influenced by the Attitude Era.
That was the toughest promo I've seen Paul Heyman ever pull.
The best promo I've seen was all three of them in the WWE, ECW, WCW, and WWE. You had Bischoff, Payman, and Vincent in one ring.
Oh yeah, that was tough. Because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesdays. Yeah, the tag division totally died.
Three guys. You had all three leaders of each company.
And they were both your GMs. So they practically were your bitches.
Still crazy.
That's crazy. Oh, yeah, this is the tag division. Went from main eventing to the deadest thing ever. Yeah. This was main eventing night one of WrestleMania Hollywood. To, don't you guys want to see American Alpha, Tozawa, and Otis versus Fraxium?
Yeah, it's okay. No, stop. I'm playing.
No.
TikTok just.
Okay. You're getting released. Oh. Imagine being that over that your tag team partner already gets released. Bianca, come back. We forgot to put a sponsor on your child.
On her belly? Oh my god. Paul Heyman was also great as a comic. That's a fact. Him and JR were instigating a lot.
Oh, yeah.
By who? By Kurt Angle? By Kurt Angle? You're out of your fucking mind.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Thank you for bringing that up, Crazy Juice. That was the best part of 2001. If you ever
literally Paul Heyman's commentary. They're shaking hands. Stone Cold is taking hands. We're saying themselves. My God, someone tell me this is not happening. It's happening. Stone Cold. And also he shot a Limp Bizkit, which also had me dying too.
Oh yeah, shout out to Limp Bizkit.
Shout out to Limp Bizkit and the Chocolate Starfish album for the promo.
WrestleMania 42 releases suggest someone on TKO leadership is not a fan.
We used to be a proper wrestling company. And it's never gonna get that way again.
Yeah, what's with the darker subtext of factions gone? Like, you got rid of Damian, and Aleister Black wasn't even darker. His second stint in the Cub.
He was just an alchemist. That's it. He was literally just doing cards and alchemy. That's it. It's not even that dark. By comparison,
anything is better than his first stint on the main roster. YTC. Remember back in 2019, anybody that enters the store.
For me, no, I still like Aleister's run in NXT. That's his best run still. That's still his best run in NXT run when he was champion down there.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me grab my food real quick.
That was Aleister's best run, in my opinion. That was his best run.
YTC, I gotta grab my food real quick.
All right. Not gonna lie, with this weight loss, I've noticed everything's starting to shrink. everything else. So, like Titan, that's the best way I can describe it. Not string Titan, basically. Yeah. With this weight loss, now that I don't have that much back pain like I used to anymore, so yeah, more manageable.
Thank you. Jesus.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not kidding.
The darker themes. Yeah, the narrative. WWE was like, we're gonna be monetizable or make good television.
They don't have interest in quote unquote dark characters anymore, apparently. At this point, you might as well just save black people at this point, too. If they're going to be bringing that up.
And they still gotta quantify their TVs. Their TV programming, because that's pushing the most revenue over the PLEs.
Man, what's the difference, anyways? Besides
Especially
paying?
when you still gotta pay per view just to get more.
It's still the same
advertising.
quality. It's the same quality, anyways. Like the main roster, nothing really changes. It's the same quality. I don't see much of a difference nowadays when it came to pay-per-views and just regular TVs you see on Raw and SmackDown. Hell, titles even changed on the main show too. There were many times that the title changed on a regular Raw and SmackDown.
Fucking pyro.
Now I can understand the pyro was different because the economy was much, cheaper to do it on a weekly basis. But yeah, nowadays I understand though.
No, why do you see they do pyro for the women's U.S. title?
Oh, they do that?
The title.
So they overuse it now.
Yeah,
instead of when it's deserved.
I remember it's like, oh, great moment for Big E, winning the Intercontinental title. Why does he need pyrotechnics? I know everybody deserves a moment, but you know how to make it significant? Make angles.
Yeah, leading up to that moment. It's the build, yeah. The journey.
It's the build and the satisfaction. Not just didn't you enjoy it? That was awesome. You're going to get squashed by Brock Lesnar next week. What the fuck was the point? What's with the pyro? Imagine we give Zack Ryder a U.S. title run, and then the next week he squashed Nakamura. And the first
that's like the equivalent. That's the equivalent to giving Christian a world title run, right? And then the Raw after WrestleMania, you have him get squashed to Bobby Lashley or something like that, or Brock Lesnar winning a cash in Money in the Bank.
Well, they did do that with Randy Orton. But instead of WrestleMania, it was Extreme Rules.
Yeah, but you get the point, though.
Yeah, I get it.
It's premature and anticlimactic, so yeah.
But it wasn't it funny?
Funny watching how stupid they keep consistently being. And yeah.
Well, it took me 15 years in this business, but I finally won the Internet Championship.
Oh, that's a slap to guys like Benoit and Eddie, who took 15 years to win a title.
Damn near 20 years.
To win that one title.
Biggest show of them all.
Mm-hmm.
And yet some mid-carder got a hot pyrotechnics.
Or a celebrity got a pyrotechnics.
Yeah, just for breathing. I hate whenever that shit happens because it just
it's all for viral. It's all for viral moments now. It's not for when it's actually deserved.
It. WWE superstars know it's a prop, so the importance. So why are you guys getting pyro? You guys don't deserve pyro.
You have to earn it.
You didn't finish a big angle. After Matt Hardy beat Edge at Unforgiven, there was no pyro. It was satisfaction.
You didn't need that, and also you earned your pyro at the biggest events like WrestleMania when it actually mattered.
Yeah, like you shouldn't be getting pyro unless you're headlining. or winning the world title.
Oh, the current
mean-
state of Boston sports right now. I'm about to
Hey,
no coaching staff. Lost 4-3.
is
Eliminated from
Bruins
Stanley
still
Cup
that
Finals. Lost the Super
in-house
Bowl.
narrative? A boys' club mentality still. Swear that franchise is so backwards. It makes you feel like you're in an Italian pizzeria. Fucking hate Bruins, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to get offensive. Damn. Yeah, they're just burying this tag team division. Yeah, they're just burying the hell out of this tag team division. The Vision. You mean the division, because everybody gets hurt. They divide the audience on whether they should watch Raw or not. You got to force me to watch the War Raiders.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
The
wow.
War Raiders had more name changes than John Morrison's entire career. So it's just Solo Sokoa, Tungaloa, and Krakatawa.
Krakatoa.
Street Profits took Ozempic to get back into ring shape. The Usos are still here, yet the New Day are gone. Fraxium is the most generic SVR random scrambled tag thing that even custom creations wouldn't even create. And I can make SpongeBob and Patrick.
Oh, okay.
The LWO still exist?
Latino World Order. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna probably get that tattooed one day. Latino World Order.
Yeah, of course the LWO is awesome. I mean the group in the 90s, back in WCW.
No, it's also a statement for my Latino heritage too.
Yes.
That's also why I'm not getting it for that. I'm getting it for the cultural points. My background, yeah.
I'm just saying back when it meant something as well in wrestling terms. But we still got Bravo and Rojo. The gingerfied.
I'm about to get that tattoo for sure one day with my color scheme and the
Los Garza. What else we have? And Alpha and American Made. Isn't that the Creed brothers?
Yeah, the Julius and I think it was Julius and Festus or something like that. Not Festus.
God.
Julius. I know one of them is Julius. I forgot the other dude, but yeah.
All right, guys. Would you rather watch the Highlanders versus Spirit Squad or
Highlanders? Yeah, I remember Highlanders and Caden Murdoch.
Oh God, I'd rather watch Caden Murdoch. Hell, Caden Murdoch were such an underrated worker.
The original revival, before the revival, was them.
Say yeah.
The Southern tag team, yeah.
The Southern old school timey work heel tag team that were like incredibly technical, stiff workers.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace to Lance Cade, by the way.
Yeah, Lance Cade, R.I.P.
And then we have the Street Profits that should have broke up. Hell, they teased to break up.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they teased to break up.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the LWO was still a thing, Crazy Juice. They teased to break up back at Backlash after WrestleMania when they lost the tag titles after SummerSlam. And they kept failing to win the tag titles because I think the last time they won it was like 2024. So it's like, oh, they're going to do this thing because I know a lot of people wanted Montez Ford to transition as a single star because he showed the most charisma as a competitor whenever he's in the tag matches. And they already accomplished a lot. And then Montez Ford was out of shape. And it's either you're in catering
got that Debo diet.
It's either you're in catering or ChatGPT is not working for a plus 100 roster. I'm sorry, who died? I thought you said somebody died.
Nah, nobody died. No.
Oh, I thought you said something. I thought. But yeah, they were trying. I wish this could have been a better Shad Gaspar JTG. Yes, that's the comparison that I choose. The only difference is there was a lot more in-ring development because unlike Crime Time, Street Profits are multi-time tag team champions. So it would have been better to develop, and especially Montez Ford would have gotten heat because we know his relationship with Bianca Belair already, and they're like most promoted couple in the WWE main roster. So that would have got him some more heat. Because I don't want Montez Ford to be a babyface. I want him to be a heel. It's so easy to book heels, but nobody knows how to get heat. Is that hard? Is that bad to say?
Not bad. Actually, it's not much of it. Yeah.
That's not a bad take. I'm not gonna lie, because we see a lot of guys they want to be heel, but they don't know how to be unlikable in the regular populace. And the worst thing they could do to bury themselves is to do this on the internet. They don't know how to negatively try to get the group to dislike them. And if you get yourself to be too much of a good heel, you get the MJF treatment, where you're too good at being a bad guy that they already like you. The worst part is like it's so hard to even make third-dimensional heels because wrestlers can't think outside the box how to give themselves more depth because all they think of just make wrestle good, turn heel, don't add anything else. Because some of these guys don't know how psychology work anymore. All due respect. I see that with a bunch of guys. Look at it. Look at the division. They're cooked permanently. No one gives a fuck what happens to the division. They've never hurt anybody significantly. They never cost anybody's career. They haven't injured a fan favorite. They haven't done a promo that was hurtful. You think for Dominic Mysterio what he said to his father wasn't hurtful? Imagine calling somebody else your real father and disrespecting your mom and your sister, turning you to the biggest heel on the main roster. Dominic Mysterio deserves heat. He gets disrupted every time he does promos. That's an actual heel. Sure, is he the best luchador in the world? No, he's not better than Penta. He's not better than Penta. But the way he does to conduct heat and still do that in an eloquent manner, and be bilingual at the same time, that takes talent. Not a lot of guys could do that. And transition. And I remember what Dominic used to look like. And that was when he grew out the mullet with the, I don't know if he had a comb over. I know he had a baby face back then. And he was wearing the same color scheme as his dad. And now Dominic's like one of the biggest heels on the main roster and a multi-time singles champion. Practically leading the Judgment Day at this point. So it's sad now how you see heels. And it's possibly going to take something personal because it always took something personal. Promos always takes a mix of reality and fiction to get everything to work. You can say the same thing for Tommaso Ciampa back in when did the feud with Gargano and Ciampa start? Like 2018, 2017? They broke up. Tommaso Ciampa used that crutch on him, and that played like a significant role into their feud. Like, y'all can't tell me that wasn't significant. Okay, Of course, everybody would love him in Mexico, but like whenever he's in the States, Dominic's gonna get that work verbally. But who else is like the consensus bad guy that everybody wants to lose whenever they see him? But it's so
Nobody
hard.
really.
Nobody fucks with Seth Rollins. Who everybody knows is gonna get with Seth Rollins. After John Cena buried Gunter's submission, Gunter is just a comedic, stiff worker. He's still a B+ player in people's eyes. I mean A. He's good enough to headline but not carry the show. All due respect to Gunter, he's an outstanding wrestler, but we know damn well he can't get heat by himself. The only time casual people were even clocking in because, oh, this is the guy who beats John Cena? Hell, better than Baron Corbin with Kurt Angle. I'm going to say that. And they've made Baron Corbin, the principal of Danny Phantom looking ass Baron Corbin that tossed dog food over on Roman Reigns was the top heel of the business. And I was forced by the IWC to be like, oh, that's real heat, dude. He's getting real heat, dog. Yeah, the ratings are going down. What? You don't want your heel to be boring television. Your heel shouldn't be getting that over, but your heel should be always the reason to tune in. Compare it to actual television, and it tells the whole story. Everybody wanted to see Vince McMahon get beaten down. Everybody watches Monday Night Raw to make sure Vince McMahon gets his ass beaten. He'll get God over before he gets himself over. He literally did back in Backlash 2006 with Shawn Michaels. Vince McMahon was willing to get God over him. And here was God of the WWE and the product of I'm not going that far. You want to finish that and take? And now you have a bunch of heels that can't get heat, but want to try to regurgitate the same song and dance until they want to transition over to a babyface. And yet they can't grab the attention because they don't know how to sell themselves as over being a cool bad guy at the same time. Well, the last heel to do that wasn't even a professional wrestler. You'll probably have to go back to Vicky Guerrero when she was the GM of SmackDown. Because I tune into SmackDown more than I tuned into Raw back in the early 2010s because I wanted to see her get her comeuppance. And by the way, they made me boo a widow. TV. Vicky Guerrero made me boo her, and she was still a recent widow the time when she was the general manager of SmackDown. When she was getting manipulated by
her
Edge.
saying, how is she moreover just saying one phrase, excuse me, moreover than half these wrestlers? Just saying one phrase, excuse me.
Consummately fat shamed.
Yeah,
verbally abused, beaten down, treated like a pig. Literally.
They also gave him a fucking sugar mama storyline with Edge too. I don't remember that.
She got over Santina Marella.
She was double the age of fucking Edge. They made it a storyline. I think she was older than Edge by a decade or something.
No, I wouldn't discriminate.
But still, they made it a whole storyline, a MILF storyline with a younger guy, yeah.
Anyway, DC, if I was Edge in that scenario, I wouldn't change a thing. I really do it, but that's just me. That's just me.
And they had him cheating with Alicia Fox.
What was her name previously? Crystal?
Alicia Fox? No, I don't remember.
No, I think those were the different women.
I forget.
I know they named one black lady Crystal, and I think that was Alicia Fox's previous name.
No, that was Teddy Long's wife. Remember that one episode?
Oh, God.
They had Jagged Hammer. They had the most Jeff Hardy bobbing his head to Jagged Hammer. No, Jagged Edge, not Hammer. Jagged Edge. To that fucking, what was it? The fucking wedding of Teddy Long and fucking Crystal. Yeah, They had them performing. They had the most BET wedding you could think of.
All we missing is Medea.
That's it. The most blackest thing on TV.
Oh, you know what? That's just Shelton Benjamin's mom.
Oh, I remember that storyline. He had his mom coming.
Ain't no stopping me. Now, thank God he stopped doing that. Thank God.
It's all about the Benjamins. Whatever theme song was that.
Oh God, it was better than
That
his interaction with Trish Stratus and Vince McMahon. I didn't think you know this, Sheldon, but you're an African American, a Negro, and there's a pure white Trish Stratus, and this was the time when she had the fucking face mask for her nose injury because I think Lita injured her nose.
No, but they had so many cool storylines. Remember the lesbians?
Oh my God, they just called them the lesbians.
The lesbians, yeah.
They're just gay. That's the story.
And then they had a protest, and then Bischoff just being misogynistic towards him.
You stank! Just deliberately just slut shame one of their best female superstars.
Did I just hear Lita. 3 minutes?
Fuck! To be fair, that was the best plastic surgery I've ever seen.
His voice was convincing too. I didn't think he was Bischoff as well. He also had that voice as well.
Triple H literally being like, if you don't grab this dollar and start dancing half naked. Whoa! Married man.
Hunter, your line was telling him to go fetch your wallet or something.
Start shucking and jiving and doing your little suckers.
Hunter, your line was spinneroonies and and jive speaking.
I didn't even know you people would be world championship material. Oh, is it because I'm from WCW? No.
Booker, your line was not Booker. Fucking Triple H. Your line was WCW, not that demographic.
You people don't deserve to be in the same league as people like me. Rights wise. Oh, okay, Hunter, we're done. We're transitioning. Give us a Hurricane and Rosie segment, please. Please.
There's a hurricane coming.
Dun, 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 to the hurrah wheel. And then Rosie's just start beating up random civilians.
The Hamburglar? No,
oh, God. It's like, yeah, I mean, Ruthless Aggression Raw had some rough patches, but god damn, I never got bored watching 2003 Raw.
Overall, Ruthless Aggression era Raw alone.
Give me Hornswoggle harassing Maria Kanellis anytime.
When they called him the little bastard at the time.
Okay, that's crazy. But yeah.
They called him the little bastard, literally.
That was crazy of a name. That was fucking crazy. Dexter Loomis, Aleister Black, Selena Vega. Damn.
Hornswoggle's over half these wrestlers. You know it's bad when Hornswoggle's over half these wrestlers.
Oh my God. Hornswoggle is more over than Zoe Starks. All I remember about Zoe Starks is her theme song, her jawline, and that time she tried to do some type of forward kick from across the ring. Me and my brother saw it because he showed me a clip on Raw. She broke her fucking leg.
Only thing I remember for hers was that lesbian faction she had with Shayna and fucking Sonya.
Oh God, it's like, oh, you're all gay. Whoa, I'm not gay. Are you sure?
No, I just have a strong jawline.
Are you sure?
I have a little thing. I have a butt chin.
I have a daughter, for God's sakes. That could be by a surrogate. I don't know. I don't judge. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. I'm not being discriminated at all. This has nothing to do with you being discriminated. Is this a trick question? Oh my God. And now Shayna Baszler's out the company. Shayna Baszler doing like indie matches now since her non-complete clause left. I think Sonya Deville's the GM of TNA, so she's practically on food stamps until further notice.
Until then, for the right price, Sonya will really put it on you.
The submission, you mean, right?
Yeah. Sonya will really put it on you.
And of course, everybody remembers her tag team Fire and Desire with Mandy Rose, right, guys? That's
Fire
pure ball knowledge.
and desire.
Yeah. Oh, you mean Mandy Rose when she was in that storyline with Otis? No! Stop burying her!
Hey, listen, Otis was the luckiest man that day than every man kissing
I still
Mandy
remember
Rose
when
alone.
she lifted when they did the pool segment, and then the time he caught her from the apron after she was about to fall. That was like the best part of it. Bo Dallas probably gonna go to TNA. Oh my god, he might.
Overall, the kiss alone. That man is. I would die peacefully afterwards. I'll stop.
New Day, it's time for you to go to where Dolph Ziggler is. TNA Wrestling. Just say I need to retire, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Yeah, let's transition to younger stars like 42-year-old Bella Twins and 39-year-old AJ Lee that wrestles so washed up now over brilliant Kairi Sane. Zelina Vega that literally won a title before she got fired under 6 months ago. And Nikki Cross. That was like a Money in the Bank winner and a women's champion before the Wyatt Six. Oh, and the last ever 24/7 champion, but that doesn't mean shit. I swear R-Truth literally slept with that belt before he got schoolboyed for a pinfall for no reason. Because somehow you automatically win the. It's like, oh, let's try to make WWE entertaining weekly. Okay, so we bring back the Hardcore Championship. That's cool. Oh, this is kind of Hardcore Championship-esque. And you know how to bury everybody on the roster, YTC?
How?
Everybody running in and chasing with a pinfall in the middle of the ring. Like the belt's some type of mini trinket. So, like, you saw Gallows and Anderson, EC3, I think Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, Drake Maverick, R-Truth. And it's like, Also, these are the guys in catering before all the other important matches. And they just segue with that. Every segment. It was like, oh, and R-Truth won it on a NASCAR driver. R-Truth won it while Michael Cole was 24/7 champion. R-Truth won it. R-Truth won it. And the best and the most reigns with the hardcore title, I think, was Crash Holly, right? Or it was Raven.
Raven, I think?
I think it was Raven. It's like, okay. I remember everybody fighting in a PlayStation, some type of Chuck E. Cheese like place in a ball pit, winning the hardcore title in a ball pit, or WrestleMania 17. Crash Holly winning it. Rob Van Dam was hardcore champion, for God's sakes. No one can tell me a favorite 24/7 championship match. Nobody. That was just a death sentence for anybody that wasn't getting booked at that time. Oh my god. So YTC, would you like to win the speed title?
What?
I mean the X Division Championship. I mean the Speed Championship. Come on, it's gonna be you versus Akira Tozawa 1-on-1. Just say I'm not good enough, man. What? Just say I'm not good enough. Come on, it's like you have Danhausen over me in 2 segments. Because he was the only one getting segments with Carmella. Remember Carmella? I remember. And that reality show nobody watched? Yeah, that's what I thought. Her and Corey Graves at that bum-ass reality show. I remember most of the R-Truth segments when he was hiding in the crowd, trying to make sure he holds on to the 24/7 championship almost every segment. And he had some actual storylines with it, too, that were actually entertaining. So R-Truth was carrying unimportant parts in the show. And then they fired him. F the speed title. Weren't like half of the speed champions unemployed? Crazy Juice. Hold on, let me check this. The previous speed champions. Hold on. This is down the rabbit hole, by the way. When was the Speed Championship deactivated? Last year or this year? Run for me, brother. Jesus, 2025 roster. AJ Francis was on NXT. He's on TNA now. Akem and Razor are gone. Bailey ain't doing shit, but she'll still be part of the roster. Braun Strowman is doing mukbangs on live television. Hold the phone. Oh, yeah. They even had a women's speed championship. Yeah. Jasper Choi was NXT champion. And now it's, oh, God. You know who's the current speed champion?
Who?
It's sadly nepotism. The guy's buried. This is Lexus King. Or Brian Pillman Jr.
F the speed title. That's a fact. R-Truth, the greatest 24/7 champion of all time. Damn.
Vacant. El Hoyo de la Fury. Who's this? Is this some guy in a mask? Or he's an actual luchador. It looks like he's wearing a Sin Cara mask. It looks like Matt Riddle in a Sin Cara mask. Jasper Troy, Chad Gable, Dragon Lee Andrade, and Ricochet. 2 of these men are fired. 2 of these men are fired. Y'all actually proud wearing the speed title? I remember when Mr. Kennedy said he wasn't proud when he won the TNA World title. Is that how it feels? Well, I won the speed title. Does that mean anything? Any significant? No, not really, but I guess it's something to tell my wife what I did for my weekend. Really? No, I don't tell her that. I just tell her that I met John Cena. Like hell, even the tag division is cooked after the Usos lost it. The world tag titles and then the tag titles that were held by Jesus Christ, it was Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis, and then you don't book them because obviously you're not gonna push Bo Dallas. That's brutal burial. Yikes, man! This whole business is cooked, bro. But I'm probably gonna close it off here, YTC. I'm sure you want some rest.
Yeah, I did need some rest too. Good point. All right, you guys have a good night.
On for that long. Thank you, everybody that stayed close. Can't wait for the Game 7s later tonight. I'm going to close off here. Appreciate the time that you guys had with me. Have a great night. And we are out of here. Or are we?